stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrives, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. We colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in a passing lane.
Pass the rain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is going? Hold on. Let me make sure. Is my mic good? Let me make sure my mic is good, man. What's going on with my Lakers family here? Hold on. Let me make sure because I know I don't know what's going on, man. My Wi-Fi is tripping right now, y'all. I don't know what's happening right now. What's going on? See, look. Hey, y'all make sure. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Let me make sure you put yes. Y'all can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Put something. There we go. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Am I good? I think I'm good. I think I hear myself. Okay, I think I'm good. All right. Anyway, appreciate you. I'm good. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. Appreciate you, John. Showing up, showing some loves, letting everybody know I'm good to go. Y'all can hear me. Appreciate that. You feel me? Appreciate that. So look, hey, we about to get into it, man. We got the breaking news here. Let me go ahead and put this on your screen right now. If you haven't heard yet, okay. If you haven't heard yet, we got the breaking news here. The breaking news of Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane going to Orlando. Okay, going to Orlando. Now look, this is this is look. Everybody's talking about no one's talking about Desmond Bane going to Orlando, right? Everybody's talking about the 4 first round picks that Orlando gave to Memphis Grizzlies, right? That's what pretty much everybody's talking about, right? And then of course you got I'm seeing just already, bro. Everybody already is making the comparison of, well, damn, if Desmond Bane went for 4 first round picks, what is Austin Reeves worth, right? This is what people are talking about already, bro. So look, we about to get into it, man. I appreciate everybody joining me. Okay, hit that like button if you haven't yet. It's real simple. Just double tap the screen. That's all you got to do is double tap. Deep deep. You know what I'm saying? Boop boop. You know what I'm saying? Bleep blop. You know what I mean? Double tap the screen. You feel me? And that hits the thumbs up. You feel what I'm saying? Subscribe, of course, if you are new, man. We're about to get into it, bro. I cannot wait to get into this. Again, it may not be a long show, okay? But I don't even know if I'm gonna drop the link yet. I might just drop it for the homies. You know what I'm saying? Who want to pull up? You know what I'm saying? The Lakers and 5 family who want to pull up. I might just do it for them. But other than that, it's just gonna be me solo talking about this. And anybody from the Lakers and 5 family that want to pull up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? And I'll hook y'all up. Feel me? But yeah, this is gonna look. We're gonna talk about this because I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, and this is and y'all hear me out first, okay? Because I know people are gonna be like, hold on. You talking about Desmond Bane, right? Going to Orlando, right? Is Jaren Jackson Jr. next to be traded? And then I know people gonna be like, hold on, there's no way. If Desmond Bane went for 4 first round picks, how the hell is you gonna get Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Lakers with only 1 first round pick, right? I know that's what people are gonna be saying. You feel me? But hear me out for a second. All right, hear me out. I'm about to get into it. We're about to start the show in a second. But you guys already know how I do this over here on Lakers and 5. I give my shout outs to all the homies that's pulling up today. You know what I'm saying? Like the homie right here. Look at Heed. What's happening with you, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. What up, Heed? He say in a parallel universe, J3 Triple J got 2 rings with LA. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see how you made that compare. Hold on, what? 2 rings with LA? I I don't know how you. Hey, you got to explain that one, bro. I'm kind of. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a little lost. You gotta have to explain that one, my brother. Appreciate you showing up though, showing some love. Uh, we got the big bro, a big major level entertainment right there. Hey, appreciate you showing up, showing some love as always, my brother, man. Appreciate you, bro. He say, hey, salute, bro. Y'all better sub and like before like he said, Davis. You know, it's, H. Davis. You know what I mean? He don't say it like that, but I'm exaggerating a little bit, man. But he say, "Hey, H. Davis, get in here, man. Yes, he's only 23 mil. You know what I'm saying? And if we can draft Amari Williams, hey, I heard you talking about him. Shout out to hey, if y'all ain't sub to the, you see the name up top right there, Major Level Entertainment. If y'all ain't sub to the brother, man, one of the biggest diehard Laker fans I know. If you were a Laker fan, bro, and you ain't sub to that channel, I have to question your Laker fanhood. You feel, you feel me? No, but yeah, they'll go sub to the brother though. Real talk, man. Hey, cool brother, man. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, one of the biggest diehard Laker fans I know, bro. I'm telling you, he will. If you ain't a fan of the Lakers, bro, he knocking your ass out. But 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 anyway, appreciate you showing up, Big Major man. He say if we can draft Amari Williams, he talked about Amari Williams is a center that he talked about on his channel. I was listening to him. I'll be over there chopping it up with him as well. But yeah, he talked about him. I think he's from Kentucky. I think something like that. But he's 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan. You know what I mean? So maybe somebody we can get in the draft, something like that. So he talked about him on his channel, man. Go check it out. Real talk. We got a Mr. 81. What up, bro? Hey, what's up, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Yo, what it do, bro? I got you. You feel me? I got you. You know what I mean? The bandwagon. I see you, Cuba. What up, Cuba, man? Hey, appreciate you showing up, showing some love, Cuba. You already know what time it is, my brother. He say, hey, he say it's trade time. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. This is gonna be it's gonna be an interesting topic. Again, because I know there's gonna be some people that may not like what I'm gonna say in the next couple minutes here, but well, yeah, it is what it is. So you know what I mean. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Cuba, man. He got a channel. You know what I'm saying? Rundown Gaming. You know what I'm saying? Is the game. You feel me? And Rundown Productions is the name. I said it backwards. Dang, I messed it up, man. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying, man. Rundown Productions is the name, okay, of his channel. Rundown Gaming is the game of his other channel, man. Appreciate you showing up, Q, man. We got HC Picks. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, HC Picks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yay, yay. You already know what time it is, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love, homeboy. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to HC Picks too, man. He got a channel over there doing big things. You feel me? We got John in the building. Did Orlando or Memphis win the trade? And that's what we're gonna talk about, man. That's a good question too. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's a lot. 4 first round picks. That's a lot, bro. I don't know who won the trade. I would say probably but you got Desmond Bain though, and I think that's a good piece for Orlando too. You know what I mean? So that's a good question, man. Good question. We'll talk about it some more, man. Appreciate you showing up, bro. We got Joe in the building. Hey, appreciate you, Joe, showing up as usual, man. That's my brother right there. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing us salute, DJ. Happy Father's Day. Hey, big facts. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. That's something I forgot to say right at the beginning of the show. Thank you, Joe, for reminding me, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. You know what I mean? I I, I can't me being a father myself, man, you know what I mean? I know how hard it is. You know what I mean? I know it can get stressful. You know what I mean? But the fact that the real father step up to the plate and take care of business, you know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all out there, man. Real talk, bro. He said it would be a negligence now to see what you can get for Reeves. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We about to talk about it, bro. Joe, you already know. You already know. Joe know how I go over here. You feel me? We got Elva. Hey, Mr. Smith. I'm gonna call you Mr. Smith. Okay, Agent. There you go, Agent Smith. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you, Agent Smith. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Matrix. Do you think Lakers making a big trade? Hey, look at here. I think I don't. I think I, so what do you first of all, definition of a big trade? Okay, big trade, I'm thinking like all-star, right? I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, but I think maybe some type of trade will go down, but I don't think it's going to be an all-star. I don't think it's going to be for like a Jalen Brown. Nah, no, that's not happening. I don't want him anyway, but I don't think it's going to be for somebody like that. You know what I mean? um but we'll see. You never know. I mean, I thought the Luca trade was going to come after LeBron James left, right? And that ended up happening way before, right? So, hey, who knows? But yeah, I think a trade may happen, but a big one like an All Star, I don't think that's going to happen. But hey, never know. Appreciate you showing up though. Lakers all day in the building. Hey, appreciate you showing up, Lakers all day. What to do, bro? I got you. You feel me? We got Miss Tiffany Ned right there showing up, showing some love. I see you, Miss Ned. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Ned. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Showing up, showing some love. Shout out to Elder Rufus. What's up, Elder? I see you. Salute. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, Mr. Elder Rufus, Mr. Elder Rufus. Appreciate you showing up, man. Alani, big up, homie. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. We got Jay in the building. I see you. NBA trade market would have to be reset for the Lakers to trade for a blank. Yeah, well, telling you, man, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Goat James in the building, aka Chris, and aka, and let me cook this right quick. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Goat James in the building. We got Trey all day right there. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. What's up? You feel me? What's up? You already know what time it is, man. We got Cordarius. What up, bro? Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. He say, where are you getting Jaren Jackson Jr. on trade block? I'm getting it from my head. I'm kidding. Bro. It's just something. Read the title. Okay, that's why it has a question mark. Okay, that's a question mark. Is Jaren Jackson next to be traded, and is he going to be traded to the Lakers? Question mark. Okay, question mark. Okay, you got to read it. You got to read it, man. There's no article. Let me say this right now because people get confused. Okay, look, if you see a question mark in my title, okay, I'm not saying it's happening. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying that this is something that I came up with because I just saw Desmond Bane leave. So my question is now, what is going on with the Memphis Grizzlies? Is it just that one trade? Maybe. Are they rebuilding completely to trade everybody? Maybe. Are they just trying to just rebuild around Ja Morant? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, Desmond Bane was a key piece. It's not like they traded freaking I don't Luke Kennard. I mean, like I don't know, like Desmond Bane. I'm not gonna lie to you. When John Morant was out for his little situation, Desmond Bane was holding it down. I mean, so you traded a key piece. I'm like, what does that mean? So anyway, I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. Okay, if Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the trading block, if he is, my question to Laker fans is coming up in a minute. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. We got Jay, a Discorpio. Hey, appreciate you showing up. What's up, homie? Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. A Duke of Earl, I got you, bro. Hey, happy Father's Day to you, Duke. You already know what time it is, man. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. Is that it? That's everybody? SRG, what it do, man? Appreciate you showing up. Salute, homeboy. I see you. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody showing up, man, showing some love. You already know what time it is. So look at here. We're about to get into it again. If you haven't heard yet, this is the news right here. Breaking news here. Okay, Desmond Bane gets traded to Orlando. Okay, Orlando freaking Magic, bro, for KCP and freaking Cole Anthony. What the hell? But he went for count them, 4 first-round picks. Wow, what the hell is going on? Now look, I gotta give a shout out. Okay, I gotta give a shout out to Mr. 81. All right, because he came up with this little trade proposal. Okay, on your screen right here for Jaren Jackson, and it was pretty much what I've been saying this whole time. But not the whole time, but I had said these players. I said most likely it's gonna be Rui, and most likely it's gonna be Dalton Connect. Right, that's what I've been saying. But now with this new news of Desmond Bane going for 4, count them, 4 first round picks. Now I'm kind of questioning this. Now I'm saying, wait, hold on. If Desmond Bane went for 4 first round picks, how the hell are we going to get Jaren Jackson Jr. with Rui? You look at the trade. Grizzlies received Rui Hachimura and Dalton Connect, and of course our 2031 first round pick and the 2026 first round pick spot. Now look, that's not happening. That's not happening. If the Grizzlies if the Grizzlies took 4, count them, 4 first round picks for Desmond Bane, this right here ain't happening no more. You're not getting. They're gonna value Jaren Jackson Jr. way more than freaking Desmond Bane. Okay, I just said that Jaren Jackson Jr. was an all-star. He was also Defensive Player of the Year, right? He was right. So if you're looking at freaking what's that fool? Desmond Bane. I'm sorry. If you're looking at Desmond Bane going for 4, what the hell you think Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be worth? Now look at here. In my opinion, is he worth? Is Desmond Bane worth 4? Count them, 4 first round picks? Hell no. But that's what they gave. So and that's what the question is. That's why when it comes down to the Memphis Grizzlies, did they really want to trade Desmond Bane? Maybe, maybe not. But damn, how can you pass up count them, 4 first round picks? How can you pass that up? Like I don't see a lot of people passing that up for Desmond Bane. 4 first, bro, 4? What the hell? Desmond Bane hasn't been nothing. He hasn't been an all-star. He hasn't won any accolades. I mean, what the hell? 4? Count them. 4 first round pick. You had Rudy Gobert go for like what 5, and at least he was like defensive player of the year or something for a couple times. And so my thing is when it comes down to Jaren Jackson Jr., yeah, that's for we don't have enough first round picks, okay, for Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, hold on, okay, hold on, because I'm gonna tell you like this: the Lakers may not have enough first round picks for Jaren Jackson Jr., right? But we just saw Desmond Bane go for 4, right? How many picks did Luka Doncic go for? They went for 1, right? He went for 1. Luka Doncic got traded with only 1 first round pick, right? But the difference with the Luka Doncic trade was you gave up Anthony freaking Davis. With the Desmond Bane trade, you only gave up who? What that fool name? KCP and freaking Cole Anthony. That's all you gave up. So you have to add more draft capital if you only giving up players like KCP and freaking Cole Anthony, right? But if you give it up Anthony Davis, well, maybe you don't have to give up so much draft capital. So now I have to ask myself, just like everybody's been talking about on social media, what is Austin Reeves worth? If people on social media are putting up side by side comparisons of what Desmond Bane's stat was, okay, and comparing it to Austin Reeves' stats, right? And they're saying, looks pretty comparable, looks pretty similar, right? And so my thing is this: well, then hold on. If y'all think that Austin Reeves is on the same level as Desmond Bane, then if you put Austin Reeves in the trade package for Jaren Jackson Jr. and you think Austin Reeves is worth 4 first round picks, well, there you go, right there. Would you give up Austin Reeves and another trade asset to make the money match, and a 2031 first round pick for Jaren Jackson Jr.? Would you do so? Would you do so? That's the question. That's the question that I think people should be asking, or at least Laker fans. I think that's the question Laker fans should be asking. We should be asking ourselves that question. Like, would you give up Austin Reeves and another trade piece, like, I don't know, let's say Maxi Kleber? I don't know, whatever. He got $10 million. What is that? 14, 10. That's enough, right? For Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson Jr. only makes $23 million, 23.6, something like that, right? If you give up Austin Reeves that makes around 13, 14 mil, and Maxi Kleber and a 2031 first round pick, is that enough to get Jaren Jackson Jr. in Laker fans' eyes? In Laker fans' eyes. I'm not Grizzlies fans. Hey, look here. Hey, y'all cool, but this is a Lakers channel. You feel me? So anyway, but from the Lakers' point of view here, that's the question that I think we should be asking ourselves. And again, there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer. It just comes down to what your opinion is. Okay, in your opinion, if Austin Reeves is worth Des is worth like 4 first-round picks, like Desmond Bain, and everybody's talking about how they're similar, right? Is he worth four first-round picks? Hey, bro, you got people on social media talking about if they're similar, if they're similar, then my thing is, why wouldn't the Memphis Grizzlies want to replace Desmond Bain? They just lost Desmond Bain, right? So why not get a guy who's close to Desmond Bain, like Austin Reeves? I'm gonna say offense only. I'm not gonna talk about defense. We're gonna say offense only here, okay? We're gonna say offense only. So so if Memphis just got rid of a guy and you can replace him with another guy that's similar to him, offense only, and you get a 2031 first round pick, I mean, again, that's for the Memphis Grizzlies to decide. But I'm looking at this and I'm saying, now look, again, in my opinion, I don't think Desmond Bain is worth four count them, 4 first round picks. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I think they really overpaid for Desmond Bain. That's my opinion. There's no way I'm giving up 4. Bro, even if we have 4 first round picks, I'm not giving up 4 first round picks for Desmond Bain, bro. It's not happening, bro. Bro, I'm not giving up 4 first round picks for Jaren Jackson Jr. No, Triple J. Look, you cool and all, but 4? Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm sorry, that's not happening, man. So, so I'm not giving. So I think they overpaid, but that's what he went for, right? Now here's the, and again, I have to bring this up. I have to say this. And you know what? Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. I'm gonna drop the link anyway. I don't know if people are gonna pull up or not. I got about another 30 minutes. I'll drop the link for another 30 minutes just in case people want to pull up. I'm gonna drop the link right now. My other point is this. Remember what happened with D'Angelo Russell, right? You had a lot of people talking about, bro, you have to trade D'Lo. When we had him, this is when we had him. You got to trade D'Lo because he's coming up on an expiring contract, and you don't want to lose him for nothing. So you have to trade him, right? Well, is that the same thing for Austin Reeves? Again, just asking, because everybody's talking about how Austin Reeves is going to get the bag after this contract. And he's probably maybe he'll stay with the Lakers, maybe he won't. But if he doesn't, you taking that chance of losing him for nothing. I mean, so I'm just saying, I look, no right or wrong answer, but this is definitely something that I think we as Laker fans need to think about, because you don't want to lose Austin Reeves for nothing. And if he walks, if Austin Reeves walks, and he's supposedly, quote unquote, worth 4 first round picks, Laker fans gonna be kicking themselves in the butt, because we had this guy, and we were hoping that he would have re-signed with us, but Austin Reeves was like, yeah, nah, I'm good, I'm walking. Well, damn, now we just lost Austin Reeves for nothing. So something to think about. I'm not saying whoever your opinion is, I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but it's just definitely something to think about. You know what I mean? But this is something that I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Something like this, bro. Something like this. I mean, this is 4 first round picks for Desmond Bain. Like, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell, bro. Orlando. I like Orlando, man. I know they're trying to win, but Desmond Bain, bro, what the hell? I guess, I mean, look, he'll be a good. I think if you got Desmond Bain and what's that fool name, Slugs, whatever that fool name is, right? And you got both of them in the backcourt, bro. That's pretty good. I mean, that's gonna be a decent backcourt. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry. This is another thing that I think Memphis Grizzlies should think about, right? If the Lakers do go to Memphis Grizzlies and they say, Okay, hey, look at here. We're gonna give you Austin Reeves and Maxi Kleber, right? Thank you, HC Picks. Oh man, thank you. Sorry, y'all. I'm barely now looking at the chat. My bad. HC Picks said Suggs. Yeah, I know it was Suggs or Slugs, whatever. Yeah, thank you, Suggs. Right. So, but I think the Memphis Grizzlies, right? If if the Memphis Grizzlies are looking at Austin Reeves, now they have to be looking at a backcourt of Ja Morant and Austin Reeves. I mean, hey, two guys that don't play no damn defense. Hey, they're gonna give you a lot of offense though. You talk about two guys that's gonna give you plus 20 points. They're gonna do so. But defensive wise, yeah, yeah, no, it ain't gonna happen, man. But look again, this is just something I think that the Lakers should think about, man. Jaren Jackson Jr. We all know who he is, bro. He was an All Star before, Defensive Player of the Year, things like that. But I just think that I just think that this trade right here on your screen, this trade right here for Jaren Jackson Jr. with Rui and Dalton, I just and the first round pick, I don't. Now that Desmond Bain went for 4, I don't think this trade right here is going to happen. Um, or I think the Memphis Grizzlies going to be asking for more than this. You know what I mean? Maybe they won't. Maybe they. I mean, I this is just my opinion. I think they'll ask for more. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll accept this. I don't think so. Um, but who knows? I mean, you got Dalton Connect in the mix, right? He was a first round draft pick, and then you giving up a first round pick. So hey, I don't know. Who knows? Hey, Lakers all day. What it do, man?
What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's up?
Chilling, my brother. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Let me ask you this. So the question is, would you give up Austin Reeves and Maxi Cle Because I think this trade right here, I think a lot of people will probably agree to this trade right here. Rui and Dalton and a first for Jaren Jackson Jr. I think a lot of people would probably agree. Yeah, I'll do that, right?
Hmm.
The question is, Austin, would you give up Austin Reeves and Maxi Kleber and a first round pick for Jaren Jackson Jr.?
No, because didn't they say that they're only gonna give up Austin for a superstar? And don't we need a center?
I thought they said
So
All Star.
they said All Star, yeah, All Star, yeah, you right, All Star, yeah. But I mean, I'm not doing this because you know what I'm saying, like, because Matthew Cleaver, I guess he did come playoffs, he was injured, whatever, but he could still give you. He can shoot from the 3-point line. That's what we need. We need a big that can shoot. He can shoot too, but he's more. Jared Jackson's more of like a Bam Adebayo type of player. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Bam are the same player, just different teams. You know what I'm saying? So like we don't need that right now because we have LeBron and we have Rui and we need a center. So I feel like Jerry Jack wouldn't do anything further. You know what I'm saying? For us because Jerry Jack plays power forward, LeBron plays power forward, Vando plays power forward. You know what I'm saying? And small
Yeah.
forward, and Rui plays power forward and small forward. So we don't need another power forward, small forward out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on Jared Jack. He can go somewhere else. We need a center, and we need to move Austin Reeves.
I you know what? I will agree with you about Jaren Jackson Jr. being at the power forward position. I think if we do trade for him, I think you got to put him at the power forward position. I think that putting him at the center is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, because that's good. Because that's what he did with Bama. Look at what happened. They went to go get their center and Khalil Ware, and they're probably thinking about trading Khalil Ware for KD. So you don't want that nonsense happening with us that happened to the Miami Heat, putting Jerry Jack at a center position because LeBron can only play that power forward position. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, if
I
we
feel
had a
you.
center and LeBron wasn't here, and then let's go get Jerry Jack. But we have
Right.
LeBron still, and LeBron not gonna play small forward. He only can play power forward. That's why we got Rui playing some small forward. You feel me?
Yeah, and you forgot about him. I mean, think about it, bro. If you trade Austin and
Hmm.
Maxi Kleber for Jaren Jackson Jr., what you doing with Rui?
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
You bringing
Like,
him off the bench?
yeah, like that's crazy. I mean, low key, I want everybody gone. Low key, I
Oh,
want everybody
damn.
got there gone. We got to, bro, because bro, we trash. We're not trash, but like our team is not good. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we need to get better and better players because we've had these players for 2 years, 3 years now, right? And what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Let's go bring Austin Reeves back. Let's go bring Rui back. Let's go bring Vando back. And what happened, bro? We brought him back, and what happened? We didn't do nothing. We got Luca, that's cool, but what did they do? They didn't do crap for us. We gave Vincent back. We got freaking we go get hit and go get Dorian Finney Smith. What did he do? Crap. So everybody got to go.
Damn.
We need to bring a
Say
whole new.
everybody got to go.
We got to bring a whole new team and this whole new players, bro. Got to, bro. We can't hold on to these players because of what they say, what they last name in the back, and what they can do for the team, bro. Like they, we are here. We are winning. We are a winning organization. We got 17 championships for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing nothing for us for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? We had these players probably really for what 2 years, 3 years now, right? Austin Reeves 4 years, 3 years now. What are they doing on the team that nobody else can do? Yes, he put up numbers. Yes, they put up numbers. But if the they not doing nothing, they're not helping LeBron James in the playoffs. They're not helping Luca in the playoffs. Everybody got to go. Stop all
Damn.
this. You know what I'm saying? Stop all this. Figuring, oh, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep Austin Reeves. Don't all that crap. Austin Reeves got to go. Gabe got to go. Daniel got to go. Gabe, Rui, Max Cleaver. Everybody got to go. We got to get a whole new squad, dog. I'm telling you. Got you. You got to bring a whole
Got
new
you.
people in. You got to, bro. Because,
So
bro, like,
you want to blow it up as
nah,
long
we got,
except for Luca
nah, bro,
and LeBron.
listen. I understand that,
Wait,
yes.
wait. What?
But,
Well, hold on.
what's
No,
up?
I'm asking.
What's up?
Except for Luca and LeBron, or just Luca?
I mean, I think we got to move LeBron too. Because, if
Get his
LeBron
ass up
can't,
out of here. Then get his
he
ass
got
up out of
he got to because okay. Look, let's say we move LeBron, right?
here.
He make more like
uh,
$42 million, right?
nah, hell
Look
no.
at how much he makes now.
Nah, hell no. He got a player option for like 52, but he probably gonna. The rumor is he's supposed to decline that player option and redo another contract. But so
All right,
far as
well,
we know, in player
you know what
option
I'm
for
saying.
52.
You know what I'm saying. Like, what if he does? Let's say we do. No, I'm not saying we will. I'm saying let's say we do trade him away. You know what I'm saying. We that's our money to keep. You know what I'm saying. Like we need to go ahead and get younger players in here, bro. Just like Magic Johnson said, he wants to get younger players, players that can play basketball with Luca and go win a
Hmm.
championship, bro. Like these players right here, they cool, but they didn't win us a championship the years before. You know what I'm saying? This year, last year before that. All right, bro, they need to go. We need a whole new team, bro. Whole new
Mm.
team, man. Have to.
I feel you. All right, right on. Hey, strong words, strong take by Lakers all day, man. Hey, appreciate you, man. Showing up, showing some love. I'm gonna go to the free for all in a minute, man. Let me get to Joe. Joe, are you there?
Yes, sir. What up,
My
DJ?
brother, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, man. I gotta ask you, my brother. So, obviously, now that we got the news on Desmond Bain going to Orlando Magic for four, count them, four first round picks. Uh, I, I gotta say this. I don't think the trade for Jaren Jackson Jr. That involves Rui and Dalton Connect is enough anymore for the Memphis Grizzlies. So you have to give them something to make them turn their head, right? So now my question is to everybody is, would you give up Austin Reeves and another piece for Jaren Jackson Jr.? And see, before you answer, you got people in the chat talking about cap when this news just broke like an hour ago. Sorry. Go ahead. What say you?
Yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. I mean, and personally, I would keep Austin Reeves. Like I was on the fence about, trading him or, keeping him. But there just aren't many trades out there that make sense. Like if you're going to trade Austin Reeves because of his contract situation. But if Bain is going for 4 firsts, you got to see what Austin Reeves is at least going for, and you're not going to trade Austin Reeves for like another bucket getter at the 2 position that can't defend. You're going to have to trade him for a big or a wing. So, Jaren Jackson, I would definitely do that. And then you still go get a center. You probably still go get 2 centers if we're being honest. Try to get off Vando's contract in like one of these big 3-team trades. I see they're probably looking at a Royce O'Neal or have interest in that. Uh,
Mm,
you could probably still go get Goga somehow. See if they, would get off a center and go get a Clint Capella. But I like the idea of Jaren Jackson at the 4. He's a defensive player of the year. I mean, we always wanted Anthony Davis, to be one here. I personally think he was a DPOY here, but we know how that goes with the AD
right.
hating.
Yeah.
Um, but I would just do that and put LeBron back at the 3 and get a two-way 2 guard or somebody who could just like, straight up defend. So I would definitely do that for Austin Reeves.
Mm. Right on, my brother Joe, man. Hey, appreciate that take. Yeah, again, y'all, there's no right or wrong answer, man. It's just a question that I as soon as this news broke, I thought about it, and then of course I've seen the trending thing that happened when people were comparing Austin and Desmond, and I was like, huh, okay, well, you need a player to turn Memphis Grizzlies head if you want Jaren Jackson Jr. So would you throw Austin in the trade package? You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's the question that I'm asking everybody, man. Appreciate that take by Joe, man. Appreciate you, bro. Next on the list, whoa, hold on. Why I got Lakers all day twice?
Oh wait, no, that's me, DJ.
Oh,
I forgot to change my. I forgot to
I
change my
figured
name.
that.
Man, out here trying to hey
All
yo,
right.
DJ, man, he out here trying to low key sabotage me, man.
That's
Hey, yeah,
sabotage.
man. Well, man. I forgot to change it over, man. It's me.
Big Major
Boy.
showing some love, man. My
Yeah, I'm
brother,
gonna
man.
change that
Appreciate you
back,
doing
man.
that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again, happy Father's Day to you, Major. Happy Father's Day to everybody, man. You know
Oh,
what I'm
man,
saying?
appreciate it. You too, bro. You too, man.
So I gotta ask you, man. Again, now that we got the breaking news here, that Desmond Bain went for 4, count them, 4
Hmm.
first round picks. Everybody's making the comparison with Desmond Bain and Austin Reeves. So I'm like this. Well, hey, what is the value that the Memphis Grizzlies see in Austin Reeves? Is it 4 first round picks? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But as for Laker fans, would
Hmm.
you give up Austin Reeves and another piece for Jaren Jackson Jr.? What I say, Ayul.
What say you? Hey, you know, it's like Joe said, bro. Like I really feel like I didn't even have to answer after. I mean, how can I go behind what Joe said? Like I'm doing this. I'm doing this in the New York minute, man. This is see. Here's the thing. Jared Jackson Jr. is a big. He fills a big slot, which is something we need. We he also would fill the scoring shoes because if we giving up Rui can score, AR can score. I believe that Jared Jackson Jr. is better than both those guys, and he plays defense. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the Block Panther, not the Black Panther, the Block Panther. I think people tend to forget that. You know what I'm saying? I think people tend to forget that this guy, what is he, 2 times defensive player of the year, something like that. He's 2 times defensive. He's 2-time All Star, defensive player of the year, 2-time All Defense first team. You know what I'm saying? 2-time NBA block leader. Like we're not really, to me, we're not really losing anything, not losing much because by when we got Luka, that pretty much set Austin Reeves like off to the side because they pretty much do the same thing except Luka can score in droves. You know what I'm saying? They both don't play defense, but it's kind of like that position is kind of ambiguous, even though Austin plays the 2. But like Joe said, if we can get a balanced 2 guard, you know what I'm saying? One who can, he ain't even got to score a lot of points, but one who can score and defend, he can play both sides of the ball. That's cool. Go ahead and get a big. Go get Jaren Jackson Jr. Go get one of these young centers, possibly draft one if we have to, and then go get another center. You know what I'm saying? Just, as a backup or maybe even like a third guy, whatever the case may be. If we do that, that'll be all we need. That'll be all she wrote. I really don't want to come up off of Rui. But, Rui got the contract. He's at $18 million. So you kind of have to like cut off your arm to spite your hand. So for Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm definitely doing it. If you want to look at the numbers last year, I mean, he played 74 games. He averaged 30 minutes. He shot like 49% from the field. He shot 38% from three. He shot 78% from the free throw. You know what I'm saying? He got you 6 rebounds. He got you 2 assists. He got you a block. You know what I'm saying? A block and a half. And he got you 22 points a game in 74 games. I'm convinced, bro. That's all I need to know. You know what I'm talking about? He's consistent, especially when he's not fouling out or he's not worried about, foul baiters or whatever the case may be. So if we can go ahead and get this dude, we can get him. $23 million is not a lot. I mean, hell, we could do. I mean, now if they just were looking to match the money, or we could do Rui and somebody else. But if they looking for another star or somebody they can get back that can, come in and kind of be next to Ja Morant, then of course give up Austin Reeves, and I'll take him over Reeves in a minute if we have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if they're not asking for all of that, then and we can keep Reeves, so be it. But if we have to give up Reeves, hey, bye-bye. You know what I'm talking about?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We've seen enough,
Right.
We've seen enough. So, let the chips fall they made, man.
I feel you, my brother. Appreciate that take by Big here, a major, man. Appreciate it, brother. We're going to keep it going on a round table, then it's free for all after that. Sammy the man, are you there?
Yes, sir.
My brother, man. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. I got to ask you, Desmond Bane went for 4, count them, 4 first-round picks. And a lot of people are making a comparison when it comes down to Desmond Bane and Austin Reeves. So my question is to Laker fans is, look at here. Would you give up Austin Reeves and another piece like a Maxi Kleber for Jaren Jackson Jr.? Or what say you?
What say I? Y'all know how I feel about Jaren Jackson, man. That man's a foul machine. If he can stay on the flow,
yeah,
I love it, man. But it's crazy. I've been thinking about it the whole time when y'all was talking. Lakers don't have a big right now. Steven Adams off the market. Man, if he's the last resort and there's nobody else, I'll go ahead and do it, man. You gotta have something. We gotta have shot block. I'm tough on that. Rim protection in the backcourt. Now, man, all them contracts got to be just for Jaren Jackson. We can't get nobody else on because I want that backcourt taken care of. Because you just get Jaren Jackson, that's right. You don't get no 2-guard with it, right? A 2-way. It'll just be for Jaren Jackson, nobody else. Like it's no way to get somebody else. It'll all just be for Jaren, huh?
Yeah. If you do the contracts with Austin and like Maxi, it equals out perfectly.
Then if last resort, I'll do it. If I can't get nothing else, and this is it, and they ain't trying to extend them, yeah. Because right now, like you say, this trade has pushed everything up, right? 4 round picks, and for Desmond Bane, the table's set. So I mean, if this is the way to do it, I'll go ahead. But man, don't come here fouling, man. Come on. We can't have that because I don't know who the backup gonna be.
Yeah.
He can't foul. He can't be fouling. Y'all been watching, man. 2 minutes, boom, he was hands up. I'm like, dude, you fouled him. I saw it from me. I'm not even there. You know what I'm saying? Man, that man a foul machine, man. He probably Jackson Hayes is worse. No, let me stop.
Yeah, no, Jackson
Hayes is worse. I was saying even more than Jackson Hayes, but no, because he still get that 22 and that how many rebounds? 9, 10, something like that, around 8, 9. Yeah, and then he gonna give you for sure 2 blocks, for sure.
For sure.
So last resort, yeah, but man, stop fouling, man.
Stop fouling, man.
Cuba say,
Stop
man,
fouling, man.
yeah, stop fouling, man. You know,
Man, yeah.
man, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
fouling,
absolutely.
man. He stopped fouling, man, and everything good. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do it, man. But y'all know how I feel Austin Reeves. Yeah, anybody go get some two, and we get a two-way with Jaren. I'm definitely with it because now that helps him. You know, he don't have to guard like AD was going to guard the guards. You know, so
Right.
yeah, I'll do it. Last resort, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. But stop fouling, man.
No problem, man.
Facts.
It's I gotta say this too, because you brought up the fouling thing, right? I see
Right.
you, Chris. Hey, appreciate Chris Hampers, man, showing up, showing some love, bro. My brother. I'm gonna answer your question in a minute. But you brought up the fouling thing, and you know, you my thing is, I have to ask myself the question of, okay, because Austin, for some reason, bro, he gets fouls. I don't, he drives to the lane and the whistle blows for him all the time, right? He gets
Mm-hmm.
fouls. And so my question I have to ask myself is, okay, am I giving up a player that gets fouls for a player that gives fouls, right?
Right.
And so I have to
Ah.
ask. So I asked myself that question, and so I'm like, okay, well let me go to the facts. I got to go to the facts, right? And so when I go to the facts, I don't watch a lot. I watch a lot of Lakers basketball. When it comes down to other teams, I'll watch them, but only if I ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? If I'm on my way to work, ain't no other the Lakers ain't playing, I'll watch a team, blah blah whatever. So sometimes I'll catch a Memphis Grizzlies game every now and then, but it's always like the second half or something like that, right? So I don't watch
Mm-hmm.
a lot of full games of Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I go to the stats here, and just for everybody listening, you guys can know this too. Austin Reeves. I watch a lot of Austin Reeves. I feel like he got a lot of foul calls, but
Right.
the facts say he only averaged 5 free throws a game last year. Okay, 5 free throws a game. Okay, uh, what's that fool's name? Triple J.
Yeah.
Last year he averaged around 5. I think it was like 5.6 free throws or something like that
Mm.
a game. So similar. They both get calls, right? Now again, I gotta say this. This is very very important. Regular season, not playoffs.
Mm.
Okay. Now, when we get to the playoffs, all them free throws Austin Reeves was getting, yeah, that don't happen no more.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it, he only like this past season, he only averaged 1.4 free throw a game. Okay. Now, normally he averages around 3. That's his average. Okay. That's Austin. Jaren Jackson Jr., his free throws don't change. It's still 5.
Mm.
And that's in the playoffs.
Oh,
So because I was thinking about that myself when you brought up free throws. I was like, well, damn, yeah, that's true because Jaren Jackson Jr. does foul a lot. So if you think about it, are we giving up a guy who gets free throws for a guy who gives free throws? But then I had to
Mm.
go to the facts, and I just read the facts to y'all. So I'm glad you brought that up, Sammy, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I did want to read Chris Hanford's question. He said, "When you get a chance after this, he said, do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. Can hold up Jokic with the right balance team? I wouldn't put JJ on Jokic. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I get Triple J, I gotta get a freaking center next to him, man. That's just me. But
Yeah.
appreciate that,
Definitely.
Chris Hanford, man. Always showing up, man, showing some love. Let me keep it going. Then we're gonna get to the free for all. Jazz, are you there?
Mm.
You there? Can't hear you.
You hear me?
Turn your mic up, Jazz.
You sound like you far away.
Oh, shit.
You can hear? You can hear me?
You gotta
Oh
get in the
yeah,
kitchen.
yeah. You
Got me in the
somewhere
kitchen.
away from the mic.
Cooking.
Am I good now?
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. A little better. A little
Yeah.
better.
Perfect.
All right. Appreciate you. All right. So let me ask you, man. So breaking news here, of course, if you haven't heard yet, if anybody haven't heard yet, breaking news here. Desmond Bain went for 4, count them, 4 first-round picks, okay, to the Orlando Magic. Now, of course, now that he did that, everybody's making the comparison between Desmond Bain and Austin Reeves. So if Desmond Bain went for 4, count them, 4 first-round picks, how many picks is Austin Reeves worth, right? So my question to Laker fans is this. If Austin Reeves is worth somewhere near around Desmond Bain, and they called the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Memphis Grizzlies said, "Yeah, we'll take Austin Reeves and another player for Jaren Jackson Jr." Would you do that, Laker fans? So my question to you, Jazz, is: would you do it? What say you?
Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I mean, based on what
What?
the I
The
mean,
biggest
based on,
Austin Reeves fan I know is Jazz, and he said he'll do it. Hold on. Say that again.
Wow.
of course. But look though, but
What?
I'm just messing with you, bro.
based off like the goal for the Lakers, they already said they're looking for a futuristic big that could pair up with Luca for the long haul. So, I mean, based on that alone, then I think JJ pretty much like fits that role. So my opinion is based off what the Lakers want to do. So I'm like, why not? Um, so yeah. Plus, like, if you put him next to Luca, he's only gonna get better. So you see what he did with Jackson Hayes. So I'll definitely do it. Yeah, but I mean, like, nobody not talking about Clark though. He a cool little center.
He's nice.
Off Grizzlies, like nobody not saying nothing about him. But I think like Clark would be a cool little pickup too if we can't fall through with JJ. So that's my take.
Mm, right on. Well, hey, Clark can probably come up in the free for all, man. We're about to get to the free for all in a minute. I got about a couple more people, and then we're gonna get to the free for all. Hey, shout out to Chris Hanford, man, with the super chat. Hey, appreciate you, my brother. They say I'm welcome. I will welcome him, Jaren Jackson Jr. with open arms. Hey, I feel you, man. A lot of Laker fans would. He's a good player, man. Good player. He like the homie said up top, John. He ain't no scrub. You know what I mean? Appreciate that super chat by Chris Hanford, man. I gotta give a shout out to a Laker girl. Are you there?
I'm here.
My sister, Laker girl, appreciate you showing up, showing some love. So I gotta ask you, uh, Desmond Bain went for count them, 4 first-round picks. So a lot of people are saying, well, what is Austin Reeves worth? So my question to you is, would you trade Austin Reeves and another player like Maxi Kleber to the
I would
Memphis
do it,
Grizzlies
but I
for Jaren
wouldn't want
Jackson
to
Jr.?
get. I would do it, but I would not want to get rid of Rui.
No, no, it wouldn't be Rui. It would be Austin and like a Maxi Kleber or a Gabe Vincent or a Jared Vanderbilt, something like that.
Wait, is she on a different app? I don't hear her.
Oh, you can't hear? I can hear.
Nah, is she on that other application?
No, I'm on
I
StreamYard
can't
on my
hear her.
computer.
I can hear.
Anybody else could hear her?
Yeah, bro. She
Yeah,
good for
yeah,
me too,
I can
bro.
hear.
I can hear her too.
Okay.
I can hear.
Yeah, you're the only one.
When you did not hear her, she was not talking.
You say would I do it to give up
Oh,
Reeves?
Yeah, would you trade for Jaren Jackson Jr., but you got to give up Austin?
Absolutely. I don't want Austin on the Lakers.
Oh,
There
wow.
you go, Laker girl. There you go, Laker girl.
Now you're talking my language.
As Major
Now
said,
you're
we don't
talking
want
my
no Reeves on the Lakers. I got to go with Major today.
yeah, but
There
you
you
ain't
go.
gotta say it like that though.
You got to say it like that, though.
Nah, he said
I'm
it
sorry, it's
perfectly.
too late. I worked there. It's too late.
He said it perfectly.
Can't stand it.
Right on, like a girl. Appreciate that take. That's what's up. I got to keep it going on the round table here. Chris, you there?
Yo,
My damn
My brother
cousin.
Chris. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, my brother Chris. So I gotta ask you. So Desmond Bain, breaking news here. Desmond Bain went to the Orlando Magic for count them, 4 first-round picks. And everybody's comparing. Well, Austin Reeves, what is he worth, right? So Laker fans, would you trade Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson Jr. if the Grizzlies said, yeah, we'll take it? What say you, Chris? Let me cook this right quick. What say
You
you?
cook this, brother.
man. So I'm just so comfortable right now, man. It don't make no sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas out here treating Austin like he's some damn superstar or something.
Here we go.
Jaren Jackson made all defense, right?
He
Twice.
did.
I think he make all NBA.
He did.
Yep.
Damn, and he's all. And then he won Defensive Player of the Year.
And I think
Yep.
he was an all-star.
Twice.
Wait, so you telling me that this dude did all that, and then you have people kind of questioning him, even as a draft pick. But we sitting up here saying that a nigga that wasn't even down drafted is better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look, man. Austin Reeves, he gets off his team, bro. Straight up. It's only two niggas that stand here, and that's down LeBron James. Or three. LeBron James, LeBron James, and Dan Lucas, nigga.
Luka.
Hey, real talk though. That what niggas all there, man.
Oh,
Hey, bro.
he here.
I'm sitting up here.
What's up, bro? What's up?
I'm sitting up here
Yeah, bro.
listening. Hold on, you don't gotta respond,
Wait,
my nigga. I just wanted to know if you was here, right?
Here we go.
This nigga sat up here and said, and we gonna trade all the players. We gotta trade everybody, right? But then when it comes to this trade right here, he's saying, "Oh no, we ain't trading Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson." I'm like, well, what the hell who do you? Hey, bro, look, man, niggas can't be sitting there playing games all day with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You said you want these niggas traded, right? Now we ain't just sitting up here playing like some type of Russian roulette or something, my nigga. When the trade get presented, you have to say yes. You said you wanted these niggas gone, right? Austin Reeves is not no superstar, my nigga. Jaren Jackson is our best bet right now because you know what? He's only making $20 million damn dollars, and he's did all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And we talking about some damn paying Austin Reeves $30 million damn dollars. Cuba. Your ass ain't even a damn Lakers fan, nigga. You want to pay this nigga? Hey man, we gonna get his ass up out of here before he try to talk about some. He want $40 million, my nigga.
Oh yeah, for sure he gonna have for that 40.
Hey, real talk. I think the only reason why people are saying they wouldn't do this trade, for the ones that said they wouldn't do it, is because of the center thing, right? But if LeBron didn't have to play the four, I think niggas would do it because we still have centers on the roster, right? Who is the Jemison guy?
Yo, Chris,
Phil-
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do it if LeBron not playing the
Hey,
four.
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, what are you talking about,
let
man?
him finish his
Let
tape.
him,
My
let him
bad,
be.
man.
I got one more.
I told you you'd have to respond, my nigga. That's just respect me, my nigga. Let me finish.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we still got these niggas on the squad, bro. I honestly think if LeBron did not have to play the four, niggas would be forced to just say, yeah, we're gonna do this deal, bro, because it ain't the way around. You know what I'm saying? We gotta try something new, my nigga. We can't keep going into the damn playoffs with this nigga Austin Reeves flailing around every damn game, bro. If they turn the nigga like Austin Reeves into a corner shooter or a nigga that's just standing around to shoot, I would take my chances with damn Jaren Jackson and his crazy looking shot over damn Austin Reeves ass right now.
You say he can't
Real
shoot?
talk. Hey Jazz. Hey, what's your problem, homie?
I thought you were saying he can't shoot.
Nah. He didn't say he couldn't shoot. He said his shot looked crazy. He can shoot though.
Man. Let him finish his
Yeah.
tape, man. I got one more.
Hey, real talk, man. We gotta get these niggas the hell up out of here, man. Straight up. I'm tired of this damn team every damn year. We got the same niggas. Can't none of these niggas lead us to the damn championship. Luka hurt, he coming back from the injury. We want him to lead us there. You know what I'm saying? LeBron 40 years old. We want him to lead us. Man, look, bro. We need some goddamn help over here, man. Real talk, my nigga.
I feel you, brother. I feel you, man.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Right on, my brother Chris. Appreciate you, man. Showing up, man. Showing some love, giving the take, man. I see you, Mr. Alexander, in the chat, man, and Big Lewis is in the chat. I see y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Showing up, showing some love. I got one more, man. Yeah, Lewis was in the chat earlier. Huh?
Oh, okay. No,
yeah, Lewis was in the chat earlier. But I got one more. Gemini, are you there?
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm here, Walter.
Right on. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I gotta ask you. So the breaking news here, of course, is there. If anybody haven't heard yet, the breaking news here is Desmond Bain got traded, man, for count them, 4 first-round picks. So of course, everybody on social media is talking about, well, damn, how much is Austin Reeves worth? So my question to Laker fans is this: if the Memphis Grizzlies said, yeah, we'll take Austin Reeves, would you put Austin Reeves in the trade package along with somebody else for Jaren Jackson Jr.? What I say you?
Ah,
No
this
speeches,
is
please.
weak. Hey,
Let him
watch him out. Sit
talk.
in the
Let him
corner. The the problem that we had last season was that we didn't have an actual big, either as a backup or as a bona fide starter. Jax has made. I mean, yeah, JJ has made the All Star at the power forward position. He has made all defense at the power forward position. He does sub at the center when the actual centers are hurt, but he's not a five. Okay, you have to look at what JJ is going to use him as, which is perfect. But if I wouldn't throw Connect back in another trade, I guess that would be where I would put Reeves. I would only do the pick swap because he's coming off an injury. And if you look at the numbers for what you have up here, DJ, the
Mhm.
numbers actually balance off. That's with Rui and Connect. It actually balance off to what Triple J number says, pretty much.
Well, I so
Like damn,
the Rui, yeah, the Rui.
uh huh.
For me, this is why I kind of switched it up because I don't know if you heard the beginning part. So the initial trade was like Rui and Dalton, for Jaren Jackson Jr. and of course the picks and whatever. But now that the Desmond Bain trade happened for count them, 4 first-round picks. Now I'm kind of like I don't even think the Grizzlies would take Rui and Dalton and a pick for Jaren Jackson Jr. They're probably going to want more first-round picks. So my thing is that, well, if people are comparing Desmond Bain and Austin, and they're saying, well, Desmond Bain went for 4, what is Austin worth? So my thing is, in order to turn the Memphis Grizzlies heads, you may have to throw Austin in the deal. So now I'm like, well, Laker fans, would you throw Austin in the deal along with another player for Jaren Jackson Jr.?
I would probably throw Reeves and Max in there. I would get that 11 million off of my books.
Okay.
Somehow, some way, I would throw Max in there. And it for the ones who's looking at it, they forgot we have another guard that we really need to get off our books. So Milton, Shake.
Oh,
We need to
Shake,
get
yeah.
Shake off. So Shake and Max have to be a part of whatever trade that we're about to do. We need one of them off our books, if not both. And last question: are we getting rid of LeBron James? Because Triple J plays power forward normally.
Right.
Okay,
Not
we
only
still
that,
didn't solve.
Rui
Uh huh.
also plays power forward, by the way.
Ooh,
Exactly. We
Yeah.
it and we never really solved the two main problems that we have, which is bench scoring and the five position, which has been our main concern all season. Okay, I yield.
Right on, man. Appreciate appreciate that take. My Gemini, it is now free for all. Oh, wait, hold on. Not yet. Preacher man, you there?
Yes, sir.
My brother Preacher Man just pulled up,
Yes,
man. I gotta get his take. You know what I'm saying on this, man. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
after Preacher Man, we're gonna go to the free for all. Preacher Man, I gotta ask you, my
Hmm.
brother. So breaking news here: Desmond Bain just got traded to the Orlando Magic for four, count them, four first round picks here. Okay, so a lot of people on social media are comparing Desmond Bain and Austin Reeves. They're saying, well, damn, if Desmond Bain went for four, count them, four first round picks,
Hmm.
how many picks is Austin Reeves worth, right? So my thing is this. I don't know what the Memphis Grizzlies are doing. Are they going to blow this up? Are they trying to rebuild around John Morant, or what's happening here? I don't know. But my
Hmm.
question to Laker fans is this: would you give up Austin Reeves in the trade package for Jaren Jackson Jr. or what? I say you.
Well, the way I feel about the trade when it went down, actually when I got the information when it came across the screen, how I look at it is, and I heard that what you just said about the two players. Desmond Bain, excuse me. If you look at his numbers, points per game, um, and then you look at Austin Reeves' numbers, points per game, and then you compare the two, scoring, and then you're like, okay, like this year, if you look at Austin Reeves' scoring, I think he was around like 18 or 20 or something like that. I wanna, don't quote me on that, but I think around 18.1, almost 20 points per game. And he was at 20, I think 20.2 points per game. Almost five rebounds, and actually his assists. His assists went up. 5.8. So when you look at the two and Desmond Bain, I think I'm. Does anybody know what his points per was scoring?
Like
19.2.
yeah,
Okay,
19.2.
so the reason why I asked that, whoever said that, thank you so much. You just opened up the door. Now the Grizzlies, I think they gave what four first round,
No, Orlando.
or
Orlando
I'm
gave
sorry,
four.
Orlando. I'm sorry, Orlando traded four first round to the Grizzlies for
Yeah.
a for Desmond Bain, who scores 19 points per game. And then you talk about Oscar Reeves, that actually, in my version, he, in my opinion, is a better player. Austin Reeves is better than Desmond Bain because he's clutch. Austin Reeves is clutch. But the thing is, for us, for the Lakers, you have to be more than just clutch in the regular season. Okay, but but when you talk about like Orlando, they're looking at it as a third tier or something like that. That's what they wanted. They needed a third tier dimensional score in Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain is a third tier dimensional score. Now on the Grizzlies, he has been in the playoffs. He's been sometimes the better player on the team. But he's very streaky. He can get hot quick, shoot from downtown. He can drive to the basket. He can do. He's a two-dimensional scorer on offense. He can drive to the basket. He can also step out and hit that three. Austin Reeves, I believe, is a three-dimensional third-tier player. And what I mean by that, he can't defend at a high level. I mean, we all know he cannot defend at a high level. He got to work on his defense. But what he can do, he can pass. He can go to the basket and score. He can also stretch and hit that three. And teams are looking for a third tier scorer. And I believe Austin Reeves, because he's not better than Luca, he's not better than LeBron, but he can be your third tier. And if you take like San Antonio, right? You take like teams, I think Austin Reeves' value is actually higher. That should make his value go up. And I think now more than any would be a great time to trade him. And I think that trade that Orlando and the Grizzlies did, where the Grizzlies traded Desmond Bain to Orlando, Orlando's going to be dangerous next year. And I just wanted to say that because what they did this year for a young team with Van Carroll and the brothers, uh, I forgot their names, but the brothers, and then you throw Desmond Bain in there, and then you got the defensive sniper, defensive kind of like a poor man's Alex Caruso. They're going to be good next year.
Yeah.
And I think, and I personally, DJ, I think that this would be a great time to get off Austin Reeves and bring back. I saw some of the rumors of Andrew Wiggins, and if we
Yes, I
don't
seen that.
and if we don't trade Austin Reeves, I think we can get off Rui Hachimura. I know he was one of the better players for us in the playoffs, but I think Andrew Wiggins is a better player because he can get to the basket. You can give him the ball. He can create his own shot, not just be given the ball. Like Rui has to, you can hit him on the wing. He'll pull it for a three. Um, he's shown that he can hit that little midi, but not consistently. And he's great around off screens where he cuts to the basket. But Andrew Wiggins can drive to the basket. He can stretch and shoot. I think he shot around 39 or 38% from 3 point this year. He can play defense. He's 6'9", so it ain't like you just gonna blow by him. He's kind of like that Paul George 6'9" defender that we should have had a long time ago. That you know I'm gonna get mines too. Andrew Wiggins can get his. It's just about his motor. And I feel like if we can trade Rui, maybe keep Austin Reeves, and maybe get that center that's a lob threat. I think that's all we pretty much need. Center that's a lob threat that like Nick Claxton, bring back Andrew Wiggins. I think that's pretty much all what we need, and then just fill out the rest.
Bring
But
back.
Right.
but I think that Austin Reeves. I think I love what he brings to the Lakers, DJ. I really love what he brings to the Lakers, but I just think that he's almost at his peak. Like, what more could he average? 22 points per game, and he's the best third tier player on a playoff team. You look about the third, he's not better than Fox, right? If you send him to the Spurs, he's not better than Victor Wembanyama. He's going to be that third player. You
Right.
know, if you put him on a different team, like the Rockets, I'm just talking about teams in general. They have two stars.
Right.
He's not better than Sengun. I don't think he's better than the point guard. He's
Jalen.
not. Yeah, Jalen Green. He's not better than Jalen Green.
Cat.
I don't feel he's better than Jalen Green.
Cat.
Right.
Jalen Green's athletic. Jalen Green can get to the basket, create his own shot. He's the head of the
Right.
snake. He's that point guard for Houston. But they can probably trade Jalen Green and get something real, real big. But I just don't think Austin Reeves is better because, but if they did that when they traded those picks, it just actually pushes the value up on Austin Reeves. And I think we need the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers, need to explore what the market is for Austin Reeves.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we talking about right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Hey, appreciate that take, man. You know what I'm saying about preacher man. It is now free for all.
Can I add something?
No.
Man,
Hey, look.
hey. Man, ain't no way.
Anything,
Man,
No,
ain't no
anything
way
y'all
this
want to
man
talk
just
about?
sat here and said. Man, ain't
Go
no way
ahead,
this
man.
man just sat here and said that down. Austin Reeves is better than Desmond Bain.
Hey,
And then he
guys.
say, he said Andrew Wiggins. He said Andrew
Can I
Wiggins
add
better
one
than
thing,
old
please?
Rui.
Hey, but check this out.
DJ, can I
Why?
add?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's free for all.
The main reason why the picks was not three and it went to four picks is because Orlando added KCP to get KCP off of their payroll. He had
Correct.
one of the worst seasons of his career. That was the reason why it's four picks. When you in
Hmm.
that vein, I know it says four picks. It's technically three.
Right.
I'm, I'm going on mute.
Hey, but check this out. Like, why we keep comparing Austin Reeves to players on these other squads where it's like we don't know how.
What DJ asked me what he's been hearing about. I'm talking about the market value. If you look at Desmond Bain this year, 2025 season, 19.2 points per game, 6 rebounds and less assists. Him and Austin are similar. Austin averaged more points per game. Desmond Bain averaged more rebounds, but Austin again averaged more assists. So, and he shot better than Desmond Bain. So, yes, I'm going to say stat wise, and impact wise, Austin Reeves is better than Desmond Bain. Impact wise, do you agree with that,
Who had
DJ?
the
Nah,
larger role?
I
Who
mean,
had the larger role? Right? Who had the larger
Well, hold
role?
on. I want to hear what DJ got to say. Do you agree with
Yeah,
that,
go
DJ?
ahead.
Hey, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question, my nigga. Answer the question. Because you didn't even answer the question when you was just talking. You went into something else.
Well, he asked for my take,
You know
so
what
I
I'm saying?
gave my take.
Hey, Christian man, just please
Yeah.
answer the question, my nigga.
Okay, go ahead.
So the Desmond Bain shot 43% on catch and shoot threes this past season, right? So you telling me Austin Reeves can shoot that?
I know Austin
Playing like
Reeves.
number one and two role?
I know in the regular season, Austin Reeves is clutch. In the regular season, I'm not talking about for playoffs. That's two different kind of tempos of game style, right? I'm just saying for me, the player I want on my team is Austin Reeves because
but check.
Desmond Bain is kind of streaky. You know,
Hey,
he hit a couple. He
So has
hold on. You
Desmond
asked me a question. He hit a couple of shots with Memphis, right? It'll start going down, but he
tell me
has
that?
to. I mean, but you can shut Desmond Bain down depending on the defender that you put on him. It depends on the defender, right?
Oh yeah.
Austin Reeves, Austin Reeves can get creative with his back behind dribble. He can get to the free throw line. There's a lot of things that he can do. He can be a better player, but since we got Luca, we don't need two. We don't need two players the same, and Luca's better. So it makes sense to try to explore. But if I'm picking a player, if I'm picking a player, I'm picking Austin Reeves because we saw with that Golden State game when everybody didn't have it going, Austin Reeves stepped up and he
I'm.
won that game.
But let me add this in there. We really don't know how good Austin Reeves is either. We seen him off the Lakers
Right.
next
And
to
that's why
Bron
I
and
agree with
Doncic.
that. I'm not taking nothing away from Austin Reeves. I agree with what you just said.
No, I'm
I
agreeing
agree
with
with
you.
everything.
I'm
But
saying,
for
Hey,
what
hold
we
on, nigga.
need,
You ain't agreeing with nothing. Austin
for
Reeves
what we need,
ass.
for what we need for the
You know,
team,
like
it's
that.
not Austin
Let
Reeves.
him finish, Chris.
Was that?
Okay, go ahead. I was telling Chris to let you finish, then you just
Oh
finished.
no.
I was about to
Oh
tell
yeah. Go
Chris
ahead.
to
I'm
say what
sorry,
he was
Chris.
about
Go ahead,
to
man.
say.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I'm saying this nigga dad acting like Austin Reeves some superstar or something. Talking about we ain't seen the best of him.
Uh,
Hey,
we
my nigga.
haven't seen the best of Austin Reeves
Austin
yet,
Reeves.
though.
Yeah. I believe he's the third best
Hey,
player on the team. Again,
well,
third
hold up.
best player
Hold up.
on the
So he the
team.
third best. So how he better than Desmond Baines then?
Desmond Bain's the third best player on the Grizzlies. He ain't better than the other Ja
Hmm?
Morant, and
Oh
he
yeah,
sure
he
ain't
is.
better than the center.
That's true.
Wait,
Are we
hold up.
gonna do
So
that?
What,
hold on, wait, hold on,
Edie?
hold on.
What, Edie?
Wait, hold on. So,
No, wait.
nah,
Hold
he
on,
talking about
hold on.
third
No, I
best.
need him to clarify that. Jared
Triple
Jackson is a
J.
power forward.
And he was an All Star. Desmond
Triple
Bain
J
ain't
is a
been an All
power forward.
Star. Desmond Bain's
No,
never
no,
been an
wait.
All
Hold
Star.
on. Preach.
I'm saying on a team.
But wait.
Okay, go ahead.
As far as
Mm-hmm.
if you go back to the last three seasons,
Mm-hmm.
Bane was one of the main reasons why they made the playoffs.
Right,
Let's
but
not
we're
take
not
that away
talking.
from him.
Right, but
Okay,
we're
wait.
yeah, but
You
okay. I'm
had
sorry.
John
Go ahead.
Morant hurt. You had
Mm-hmm.
John Morant hurt. He was out.
Right. Right.
Triple
Okay.
J was out.
Okay.
GG stepped up, and it was
Mm-hmm.
Bane.
Right. Okay.
Got them to the playoffs again.
Okay.
When you're debating player against player, you're looking at the impact on the game. You're looking at the everything across the spectrum. Bane puts more of his imprint on the game than Reeves had. If we're being honest, because
Mm-mm. I
he's
can't
in
agree with
Orlando
that, but
now,
yeah, go ahead. Bro.
he's not going to be a Laker, but
Okay.
he has put more
Mm-hmm.
of an impact for the Grizzlies
Mm-hmm.
on the court not than Reeves literally have.
Okay.
Because if you
I
look at
agree. I
and if
agree. I
you
agree
look at
with
our
that.
lineup,
I agree with that for the Grizzlies.
okay,
I'm talking about team. What I'm talking about is best player on a team. And what I was saying was Austin Reeves. is a
Bane's
third
number
best
two.
player. No, Bane. Yeah, right. Bane is your third best player. He's not better than John Morant. He's not better than
No,
Jaren
number
Jackson
two.
Jr. No, he's not better than Jaren
Huh?
Jackson Jr.
No,
No, he's
he's been
not.
the number two. No, no, preacher man. What he's saying is, and what I try to get you to answer is that Desmond Bain has been a number two on the team before for a nice stretch of the season. Austin Reeves haven't done that. Even if you want
Well,
to say AD was out at this moment, LeBron was out at this moment, it was either Rui night this night, Austin Reeves night this night, D'Lo night this night. He wasn't never a consistent second option.
Yeah.
well, I will say this, and you want to answer, so I will say this. Austin Reeves. Okay, but we remember when I think LeBron got hurt and he they beat Boston, right? And of course D'Lo, I'm not sure if I think D'Lo was playing. I'm not sure if he was or not. But they there was a time, you know, where they didn't have everybody. And Austin Reeves, when they beat Boston, they had everybody. He went and they had no answer for him. Austin Reeves, he's not streaky. He can create his own shot just like Desmond Bain can. But one thing he does, he can pass.
Pass.
He can get yeah, he can pass. He almost averaged 7 assists a game. Okay,
Because he plays
Yeah, well,
PT.
look,
He plays professional
he
PT.
can get to the free throw line. You asked me, and I'm giving you my take. The reason why I think. Okay, I think it's
Hey,
just
preacher man, you ain't gotta get like that, bro.
be like what
4.5 and
5.8. Yeah,
5.8 in assists.
yeah, 5.8 assists a game. So he can affect, and of course, all minutes played and all that has an effect on
But
how many points he
but
does,
is he a
and
passer?
and minutes played also has an effect on
not really.
how many points. Yes, minutes played. I'm gonna say it again. Minutes played has an effect on how many points, because you got LeBron and Luca. So Austin Reeves out there, it's gonna take, you know, it's gonna take,
Hey, preacher
things
man.
away from him and being
Hey, preacher
effective
man.
and being more
Let,
effective.
let me ask you one more thing, right? So, do you think a player should be evaluated or should have let somebody be skeptical of their play if this is not their playing style, right? Would you say Desmond Bain is more of like a scoring guard
hmm
instead of
I
like
would
an
say
assist
I
guy?
I would say, you know what? I would say he's not a Desmond Bain's not going to come down the court. I really don't see him as a point guard, but he can bring the ball down. But I don't. He's not gonna get your all like Austin Reeves can pass the ball. He can actually bring the ball down, take some
Cat.
of the take some of the load off.
But no. Check
Uh,
this out. Let
Hold
me.
on, he asked me a question. I'm trying to. He asked me a question. Chris asked me a question. But I see where I agree with what you're saying, Chris, because Bain in the playoffs many times has brought the ball down, passed it to Morant, got it back, and shot a three. But he's got handles to where he's strong. He's low center of gravity, 6'3", 6'4". He can get his own shot. He can,
Bane
maybe
is 6'5".
well they say 6'4" here on NBA app.
Okay.
But regardless, he's strong. This dude, he can tell he's been in the weight room. And usually when they do that, sometimes they lose a shot. But this dude, he's streaky. He's not like he's not a finesse player. He's streaky. He's strong when he goes to the basket, layups. He's very deceptive. He's quick. I'm not taking nothing away, but I'm just saying what I'm looking at it is they're both your third best player. He's not better than a Kevin Durant, or if you have like let's say Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. Well, Desmond Bain gonna be your third best player, right? He ain't better than those guys. I ain't putting him over
Okay,
those guys,
but
those
Bane
tier guys.
averaged five.
And so, yeah, he 19 points. I see
But
his
Bane
stats,
Bane
but if you look
averaged
at Jared,
5.3.
hold on.
No,
If you
I'm
look at
saying
Jared,
5.3 in assists.
if you look at, I know all stats, but if you look at Jaren Jackson was an all-star, best defensive player. He's not better. He don't have no accolades, right? Because ain't nobody asking Desmond Bain to defend the paint and shoot threes from three, come down court and score 22 points for 220. I can't even talk. 2024 season. In the 2025 season, he scored 22 points. 19 points 20 in 2023. So he's been averaging double figures. Desmond Bain, a couple years ago, he was averaging 9 points. He got better. He got better. He put in the work in the gym, just like Austin Reeves. They both got better. They've been in the
Well,
lab. but the way I see it is, he ain't better than Morant. He ain't better than Jaren Jackson. Them both been all stars. They both all star. I mean, you ask anybody, is Desmond Bain better than Jaren? They gonna tell you no.
Wait, hold on.
But he
So,
had,
preacher, you
but at
don't think
times,
22 a game?
Triple J
Wait,
has
hold on. You
but
had
say
at
you
time,
say
two
19?
injuries.
but at times, Desmond Bain has been the best player on the team. When Jaren Jackson was struggling, like against Anthony
Mhm.
Davis, when we had AD out there, who stepped up? Desmond Bain. He was hitting threes. He was hurting us. Those
Bro,
that's
bro,
the
bro. Ain't no way you sitting here
But
saying
see,
that a guy that
what
scored
Chris is
22 a
getting
game
at,
got all star. But you think
and
Austin
but
Reeves
he has been
that's
an
is?
all
what
star.
Chris
Desmond
is
Bain
getting
has
at.
been.
Let me say this, y'all.
No,
Let me say this.
Hey, salute, Major. Go ahead.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm just gonna jump in right quick. What what we don't want to do is we don't want to turn this into a Reeves versus Bane stream. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are at this point in time is
That's not what I'm
insignificant.
doing. Yeah, that's
So
not what I'm
no,
doing.
no, 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 no. Hold, just listen. I'm just saying that's what we don't want to do. We go on an hour talking about these two guys. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
not
I
forward
haven't, but I
progressing.
get what you guys saying. Yeah.
Listen. It's not forward progressing for for the conversation we having. And then the other thing I want to bring up, and then I'll go back on mute, is we ain't talked about damn Gabe Benson need to leave, man. Like this dude,
Who?
what he making? 12 million, 13?
Who you talking
Like
about? I didn't hear you.
Gabe Benson, Gabe Benson.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like don't let all this fool you from the fact that this nigga gotta leave too, man. You know what I'm talking about? So that's all I want to say about that.
okay,
yeah. No,
Hey,
I
but
but
hear
you're
you,
you.
looking.
Can I get?
On
Can I get?
you haven't said nothing about Matt.
Somebody sound like a robot. Is that you?
Can I get to the super chat right quick?
oh yeah.
Go ahead, DJ.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, appreciate 7 Day Sports Pod, man. Hey, appreciate you, my brother. He's a couple things. Bane is the third player. AR averaging 25 and 5. His impact is more than Bane.
Thank you.
Lakers must trade AR now, though.
Mm-hmm.
AR increased year over year. So
Mm-hmm.
I think what he's saying is that his value is high. So
Value is high, right?
trade
Mm-hmm.
high, trade value high. You guys
That's
know.
all I'm. Hey, DJ, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Appreciate
His
that.
value's high. They're both the third best player on the team. That's all I'm saying. They're both a third best player on the team because if you're not gonna put him over Kevin Durant, Bradley, you're not gonna put him over Devin Booker. I'm talking about the stars over the league. You're not gonna put most of them. He's not. He could make the All Star if like Jaren Jackson wasn't there or something like that, and it'd be maybe him and Ja. But Jaren Jackson is defensive player of the year. He's gonna be a third best player. It's kind of like
So
even
who the second best player on Charlotte?
on huh? You talking about the Hornets?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Well then you got LaMelo Ball, and then you got I would say the
that
six
Buff with
nine
that
dude.
rapper.
6'9". Nah, 6'9" dude.
Bridges,
Oh, it's
Bridges,
not. It's Bridges.
Mikael Bridges,
Bridges. It's
not
Ben
Mikael Bridges,
Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
It's Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges been yeah, I would say Bridges. He's athletic. He can get his
Hell
shot.
I
no.
don't know
Brandon
why he
Miller.
brought up Charlotte, but
Brandon Miller.
but
I don't
but
know. He asked me.
literally,
That's what. So
no. Miller was hurt
now you
this
can say
year, and he
Miller.
was hurt last year. I'm on
You can
that
say
panel,
Miller, but he's young right now.
so you can't see him.
You can't say Miller because Miller's a rookie. I haven't seen
What?
much out of him. I haven't
Have
seen
you
much
seen
out of him
Brandon
in my
Miller?
personal opinion. But I would go with somebody that's actually proven that they can score to get the.
Hey, preach. If the Charlotte Hornets were to do a hard rebuild, you
Yeah.
would rebuild around Brandon Miller. Like,
Yeah, because he's young. He's proven. Look, I
I
know
agree with
about
No,
Brandon
that.
Miller, but I
Cap.
want to see
no,
more of Brandon
that's
Miller. I
false.
want to see more. He's
No,
athletic. He's
they
what
would.
6'8", 6'9",
that's
right?
preach. That's false. The main problem with Miller is that he doesn't have any confidence, and as soon as you put pressure on him,
That's what I'm
he
saying. I want to
flakes
see
out.
more. Yeah, I want to see
That
more. I
so
can't
why
just
would you build
How can you
around
say
him?
pressure when they haven't
Y'all
even
come
went
just
to
on.
the
say
playoffs?
no, when he was playing, even when he first got there. I'm on that panel too. Literally, when it comes to Brandon Miller, the problem is he can't handle pressure right now.
Somebody sound like a
He's a
robot.
nice guy that can score.
I
That's
didn't
all
hear you.
he
You
is.
sound
He's a
like
nice guy that can score.
okay. Right.
He need to go to T Mac camp, like we've been saying about him since he entered the league. He need to go to T Mac camp.
Yeah, I
Him and
couldn't
T
put him
Mac
over
need to
Bridges
be in
though.
camp.
Yeah, I just couldn't put him over Bridges
No,
right now.
no, but they just said they will rebuild if they was to do a hard rebuild. They will
Hmm.
use him as the catalyst. No, that's wrong.
I couldn't do that. If a rebuild,
Oh, that they're tripping, man.
I couldn't do that. Brandon Miller, he's 6'7", right? Okay, he's 6'7", 21
No, he's
points.
Six
That's
six
good.
nine.
eight,
No, they
6'8".
NBA.com got him at 6'7". So he's 6'7", 200 pounds. Yeah,
He's
but I
six
mean,
nine.
yeah, okay.
Mm-mm.
But
Same thing.
I'm only going by what I see on the NBA website. But look, he's scoring 21 points per game, right? And I seen Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Miller. Brandon Miller. I mean, we're switching. I seen Brandon Miller. He's athletic. He can shoot the three. He's a fascinate. I think about players like him at that height. You got Steve Smith. You got that's athletic. That can do that scoring. You got
He's more of a Reggie Miller type
Hey,
you
player,
got Middleton. Well, you
but
got
they don't.
Middleton at the same height. Same
hey,
height.
preach. How many points does Miles Bridges score a game?
21. Same amount. Same
You,
amount.
s- you said 21,
Yeah, about 21. Miles Bridges. Yeah, more
and you don't
rebounds, less
and you
assists,
don't
but more
think
rebounds.
and you
But
don't think Brandon Miller is a second option on that team?
well, I mean Lamelo. I mean, I look at it's just
Lam-
experience. It's for me when I seen Charlotte play this season, right? It mainly, of course, Melo's bring the ball down, and then they of course they traded oh boy to Dallas, but their new offense, like if Melo wasn't scoring the ball, like before Miller got hurt, it was Bridges that got the ball. When he came back, it went through Bridges. And
Thank
Bridges
you.
Bridges, like when Melo and then like Miller would be that person shooting the three on the outside. Or he had a little midi.
He will
But
be the
mainly
Roma.
it was
They will use
mainly
him
was
as a Roma.
but I mean, look, they're a young team. Look, Charlotte's a young team. They got LaMelo, Bridges, and they got a bright future if they put pieces around those young core. If Jordan puts pieces around those young core,
They
it'll
need to
that's
trade
bright.
Lamelo.
Yeah, he said Jordan.
I
No,
mean, I
Jordan
mean,
sold his state.
he need
Jordan
to stay
sold
there.
the majority of the state preach. They just using him as a figurehead right now.
You talking about
He
Lamelo?
so
Yeah, they're
no
just using that.
Jordan.
Who you talking about?
Jordan sold his majority. He's now the second person.
Who you talking
He's
about?
this
Second person.
office. That's all he's doing.
I mean,
Michael
He's
Jordan. That's all he's
Michael
doing.
Jordan.
Is holding the office.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But I mean, Charlotte, if they keep them three together, I feel like let them
man,
grow, let them grow into Brandon Miller's still young, so I want to see more of Brandon Miller. He's still young. He's like a baby, man.
I mean,
Averaging
man,
21, averaging 21 points per game. I think that you got to think about go all the way back when Glenn Rice was there. 6'8", shooting threes, and you know had nice go to moves. Let him develop. Let him come back from an injury, develop. I've seen some Instagram posts of him working out, putting in work with Bridges, who slimmed down. Bridges is more slim, putting on more muscle. Lamelo. So Charlotte, they're a young team. Teams like that, get like an eighth seed, seventh seed.
they've been
You
young
know,
for 20 years, bro.
well, yeah, he been as young.
No, Charlotte be
Hey, how old is
Charlotte
Lamelo? First of
weakness
all,
is that
first of all, how
core,
old is Lamelo? You want? How old is Lamelo Ball? He's 23 years old,
like
man.
25, 20.
And Brandon,
Yeah.
how old is Brandon Miller?
So
How old is Brandon Miller? How old is Brandon Miller?
Brandon should be, he was pretty old. He should be like 20
22. 22.
23. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's 22 years old. Brandon Miller, 22 years old. LaMelo Ball's 23. So he ain't been in no 7 years, probably. But
That's
the
what it
fact
felt
but
like
but
though, if you look at it.
but the fact is, you got a 22-year-old, you got a 23-year-old. Now Bridges, I think Bridges is older than all of them, right? Bridges is older than all of them. He's 27. So if you're gonna move somebody, move Bridges, but he still can probably maybe a couple more seasons because Mark Williams 23. So them guys can grow
No,
together, right?
they
And
they
they got
have to
Josh
move
Green.
him back to the small forward. position
Right,
and get
right.
a
I
power
agree.
forward.
I agree. Because he, they got him. They got Bridges at 6'7", but I thought he was taller than that. But they
Nah,
got
he's
Josh.
6'7".
Yeah, they got Josh Green too. And Josh Green's 20. They all fit other than Mikhail Bridges in that timeline. So you could, if Jordan's
Miles
right,
Bridges.
I'm not
Miles
I'm not
Bridges.
yeah, right. Miles Bridges, right. So I'm not trading me. I'm not moving nobody. I'm gonna get better with pieces in the lottery pick.
Last
Seth
They need
Curry.
last team
coaching
we
and
should be talking
training.
about is
Wait, can I
Charlotte.
can I say something right quick, man? Who cares about the Hornets? But
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
well,
saying.
no,
Like,
I
why
was
don't you
getting
you
ready
talk
to
just
say
brought up
that.
the
all
Hornets,
right,
Yeah.
so we
but
talking
all
about
right,
the
hold up.
Hornets.
So I want to talk
Hornets
about
fans
how,
care about the Hornets. That's okay about the Hornets.
man. I want to talk
Man,
about
forget
how
the
how
Hornets,
this
man.
trade. I
He
want to
said
talk
Hornets
about how this
fans
What's
care
trade
about
up,
the
man?
Hornets.
make the Lakers better, bro.
What's
Right.
I don't
good,
care
y'all?
about no Charlotte Hornets. I swear I
I
don't.
ain't care about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
pass that,
back
man.
to what we was talking
I'm
about
over
though.
that.
Yeah, but back to
Nah,
what
nah,
we was
nah.
talking
Yeah.
about
Hold up,
though.
hold up, hold up. I want to say
Go ahead.
I feel like the main important reason, we would do this trade is because, in
Well,
my
who?
opinion, we gotta be elite at all three levels. Either like the
Uh,
point
Right.
guard position,
yeah.
scoring in the
Hmm.
low post.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like we didn't have a low post option at all, bro. Like
Exactly.
Nope.
That's why Rudy
you can't
Gobert hurt us.
you
Right.
can't you can't throw the ball, to Jackson Hayes in the post and say go get a bucket. Can't do
Mm-mm.
that for
No.
Kleber. You know what I'm saying?
no.
I think that's why we won the championship too. You had AD, who was a low post
Hmm.
scorer. You had
Right.
LeBron at the time, who was playing point guard, could attack you from the top and the middle.
We had Rajon Rondo,
Yeah, we had
playmaker.
Rondo, and then the middle part you had shooting.
Kuzma, right?
Yep.
Kuzma, Danny Green. You had a fasten of different defenders for different other offensive players on the other team. So Kyle Kuzma was, I think, one of the best defenders in the league,
Yeah,
percentage wise.
and
And you,
that's
Danny Green,
Okay, but
also
and
y'all,
the
Green and
and,
D.
and one last thing.
but y'all
Also, like,
saying we didn't sign Trey though.
hold up, one last thing. So
Go ahead.
I think LeBron would play the small forward. Like I think Chris said it earlier. We haven't had nobody to play, that power forward. Like I don't think he'll have a problem with it. But if you put Jaren Jackson, who I think, could guard like two through threes, some cases
But,
Right.
fives.
but can I
You
ask
put
you,
a
what are you
hey,
talking about trading? Are
hold
you
up,
talking
and
about
you put it
trading
hold up,
Austin Reeves? No, you said
hold
trade
up.
earlier. You
Let
said
me
trade
know.
earlier. So I'm trying to. You talking about Jaren Jackson? Are you talking about the Lakers getting Jaren Jackson?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure I'm on the same page. All right.
And then if you have a five, like who could like not only roam, but guard some threes through fives. That goes a long way. And then you have a two guard who could just mainly be a POA. I think LeBron would be way more comfortable in that situation. But that gives us a chance to be at least elite on all three levels. That's like that perfect blend. When we had Austin Reeves, you know, that was at the top level where it was just a perimeter. But we didn't have
Well,
that
why
that
didn't we
lower
sign
level.
Trey?
Beto, man.
Huh?
Why didn't we sign Trey? I'm hearing what you're saying. So
You
my
sound like a
question is,
robot.
I
why
can't
didn't
hear
we
you.
sign?
Good enough, man.
Why didn't we sign Trey?
What is Trey gonna do for us, bro? Like he's not a low post option.
Who's he saying?
You just
You talking about
Trey
you
Trey
talking
James.
James.
about
Why didn't
yeah.
Trey James?
That's not good enough, bro.
Trey Jones?
No, no.
Trey James.
Trey Jameson?
Oh
The heck?
gosh.
Trey? No.
Yeah.
Trey Jameson?
Wait, hold on, man. Hang on, bro. That's crazy, man.
Wait. See.
Trey?
Hunter is
See.
sound
No.
crazy
No. No.
today.
See. See. Here's the funny part.
I can't
Because
hear you. I can't
I,
hear you.
Might have to back out, Gemini.
there's
You go in
somebody
and
right
out.
there.
Nah, there's something
No.
going on with
Somebody.
my mic or something.
Somebody got like a
Hey
TV or
man,
something
hey,
going.
hey,
I'm
even
hearing
come
off
back.
TV. But 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 literally what I'm saying is Trey actually won us games, D'd up, rebound. When we did look for him, he did score. But literally most of the time we only use them to guard like the five through the three position, especially on rotation. You're saying he's not good enough, but that young man helped us win games. So how is he not
No,
good
Trey
enough?
Jemison.
To
Trey
me,
Jemison is
To me,
not viewed as an option, bro.
yeah,
Like
to me, Trey
you're
Jamerson
not giving the ball.
he reminds
When
me of Dwight Howard
ho-
What that?
in a physical aspect. The way he
No.
runs up the court, the way he run not offensively when Dwight Howard. I'm talking about he's physical. He's a physical specimen under the basket, but he's a foul machine. Because if he's going against Jokic or a player like Joel Embiid playing at his top of his game, he ain't gonna do nothing but foul
But I
or
doubt
run
it. I doubt if he on
Okay,
the same. I doubt if he on the
okay.
same wave as
See, see,
Dwight Howard. Oh, whoa,
No,
whoa,
no, no,
whoa.
no. Well,
Hold on.
I'm not talking
so
about
Mm,
Orlando Magic Dwight
suggestion.
Howard.
hey, hold up, Gemini.
I'm
Can I
talking
can
about.
I answer your
mm,
question? Because I didn't even finish.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Mm,
Okay,
Man,
so
whatever.
when I say option, right? Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, Jamal Murray is an option.
mm.
In my opinion,
Don't give me a
Aaron
Gordon, man. Give
Gordon
me a.
is
I
Aaron
mean,
Man,
I
Gordon
will
give
is
me,
see.
an
man,
option.
give me.
Jokic is an option. Those are
That's an
options.
all star.
Man, you
Okay,
talking
When
okay.
you
So
about?
talk about the
wait.
Phoenix
Here-
Suns, hold up, let me
Here's the
finish. When
thing.
you talk,
Jamal Murray
Off
let
never
of
me
made
what
an
y'all
All
finish.
Star
saying,
game.
Hold up, let me
Jamal Murray
finish,
never made an All Star
no.
game. So how could he be an All Star?
bro.
Jamal Murray's not
Hold
on.
up, let me
He
finish.
he can play All Star, but he's
Hold,
never been All
Yeah,
bro.
Star.
Can I finish,
That
Go ahead,
that
Joe.
don't mean you're not an all-star, bro.
bro? Can I
Mm.
finish?
Y'all chill, bro. Let my nigga Joe finish, though. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
When I say option,
Hey, keep
Mm.
making them
I'm
noise, bro.
talking
mm-hmm.
about I'm talking about people you could throw the ball to and rely on a shot.
right. Mm-hmm.
And I
Right.
listed these options, different teams in the playoffs. I don't care about the regular season. In the playoffs, you had Jamal Murray, Jokic,
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Gordon, even when the
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Suns, when they had DeAndre Ayton,
Hey,
he
hold on,
was
Joe.
an
You said
option.
Jamal Murray?
Yeah, Jamal Murray is an option.
Aiden wasn't an
I thought you had
option.
said Jamal
Aiden was an
Murray
option.
first. Okay.
He cooked us.
Aiden was not
Ayton,
an
when he
option.
was on the Suns, he was an option. Devin
When he was
Booker
on the
was on the
Suns, he was
Suns.
not an
He
option.
was okay.
No,
He
Aiden
was an
was
option
He
never
was
an
underneath the
he was
option,
basket.
definitely an option. Before
He was
KD
an
got
that's
there,
option
he
what
was an
underneath the
option.
basket.
He was an
that
option.
that was his complaint that he was not an option.
He was an
So
option
Mm-hmm.
see,
before KD got there. He was
no,
an
he said
option.
it
He was
himself.
an
He
option.
was not an option.
So the only option on that
He
team
said
is
it himself.
Devin Booker.
He
What,
said he
what you
was
talking about?
not
Wait a
an
minute.
option.
Wait a minute. What
When
Suns
he
are you
got the
talking about?
ball,
Are you talking
I'm
about the
talking
Suns with
about
KD?
before KD, even when KD was there, he was an option.
No,
Yes, he
KD,
was.
Booker,
not.
and what's the
What?
name is the option.
Yes,
When
he
KD was
was.
No,
there,
he was not.
Yes, he was.
he wasn't. No, he was.
No
He
man.
said it himself in the interview,
He
dude.
wasn't. That's why
Yes,
he
he
got
He said
mad.
was.
Yeah, that's why he
that,
He
got
got
mad
mad because he was
that
not
was his
getting
because
touches.
they
complaint
wasn't
about
including him in the offense and
And then
stuff.
if
He
you
wasn't.
look,
He was an
point
option.
point being, if you look at D8 and now with the Portland Trailblazers, his point percentage went down scoring wise.
Man, y'all be
Scoring
sick of my
wise.
nigga Joe saying, bro. When you
I,
Hey,
become an
well,
option, unless you out of your prime and like seriously can't play no more, you gonna always be an option, bro.
that
You know
lets
what
me know
I'm
one thing.
no.
If your point thing go
You ain't
down
got no
with
point.
a sorry team like the Portland Trailblazers, then you just not a good player.
all
I'm just
right,
saying.
Gemini. So let me ask you a
Portland?
question, right?
Oh, come on.
You were saying
You don't know
Trey
what you're talking about.
Jemison. You go into the playoffs,
Hmm. I
and
would
you're
have
the
used
other
him more
team.
than Jack.
No, hold up. And you're the other team. Are you
Hmm.
viewing the Lakers
No man.
like three options? Would you say Luca, LeBron, and Trey Jemison?
No.
No, no, no,
Trey
no.
Jemison is not good enough, bro. He's
That
not
ain't
an
gonna get it
Wait,
option,
done.
and
see,
he
no,
cannot be an
no,
option.
no, Justin.
You have to have
Watch
an
this,
option that could score on the floor.
cause
That's why I
look at
said
what
Jackson
he's doing.
Hayes, when you throw the ball down to him, he
He
cannot
was
score.
he was
Mhm.
a option. DeAndre Ayton, can I say this? DeAndre Ayton when he was in Phoenix was
That's
a
what
option,
I've been
but
said.
not hold on. DeAndre Ayton when he was in Phoenix, he
No,
was
he was
a
not.
option, not the main option. He was not the main
I
option.
never said the main
He
option.
no
I
no, no,
said
I'm
he
arguing
was
with
He
you.
a
No, no,
wasn't
I'm
even a
option.
agreeing with
third
you.
option.
I'm agreeing with you,
He wasn't
but he
even a
was
third
not
option, and
he
he
was
has a
no
high
listen.
contract. He wasn't even
D
a third option.
when D Ayton was in Phoenix, he was an option to give the ball to in the
Hmm.
post. He got a
Thank you.
soft touch. He got a soft touch, but he wanted to be the main option. That's why they
Okay,
Yeah.
got
but
rid of him. He
he
wanted to
was
be the
an
main
option,
option.
right?
He went
Okay,
to Portland and he's averaging 14.4 points per game. He went down. You're not supposed to go down.
okay. Now watch this. Look at when Chris Paul got to the team and his touches went down. And see, that's
Oh
why
yeah,
I watch basketball.
yeah. That's
His
facts.
just went all the way down, and he has a high contract. That's why he wasn't an option,
Well,
gentlemen.
you want to know why his touches went down?
What you mean, well?
Because he's
What you
You
passing.
mean,
Because he's
have
well?
a
passing.
point guard
That's what
Because he's
happened.
who
passing.
handles the ball. Of
He's
course,
gonna
his
say
touches are going to
he's
go
passing.
down. He's passing the
Wait,
ball.
wait, wait. No, stop,
They're
stop.
not feeding him in
You
the
just
post
said
24/7.
no,
They're
sir,
not running that
sir.
two-man
You
game with
just
DeAndre
said,
Ayton and
sir,
Booker.
sir.
But
You
that
just
doesn't mean
said what
he's
his
not an
pluses
option.
was.
No.
They
No,
don't have
sir,
that
sir.
doesn't mean they can't
Oh
throw the
Sir,
no.
ball in the post and he can go
no,
get a bucket.
sir. You
That's
just
still
said
an
what his
option.
pluses are. Sir, you just said what his pluses are, right? You gave them. You said it with your chest. So now I'm literally showing you with a actual point guard, literally show that he was not the option. He wasn't even the third option on the team with a high contract. He was the fourth option, if not the fifth option, on most of their playing. In fact, that's what he complained about the whole doggone time. He complained about the first coach that was there. He complained about
Are you
Williams
talking about
when he got
D8?
there, and that's yeah. And
Okay.
see
Well,
now, watch
I
this.
want to say something after
You're
he done.
talking
But
once again when you're talking about players, and this is the misconception y'all have in your mind. When y'all talking about players, y'all talking about all-star players. Okay, cool. Tell me since Z, Z,
yeah, what?
when was the last time we drafted a all-star type center? Because we haven't done it. Now,
Hey, Gemini,
how
you missed my whole
the
point.
last probable center that we no, bro? Because what y'all sitting up here comparing them to all-stars. Jameson actually is solid. His lateral movement is there. He's fast enough. We wasn't throwing them
Trey
lobs.
Jemison
We didn't
cannot
even have
be
them.
an option.
We did not have him as a offensive option. We was mainly using him for defense while he was out there. Okay,
That's
that's
my
cool.
whole point. You
But
just
when you're
proved my
talking about
point.
no, I just said we didn't put him in the offense as a slasher. So now are you
Even if we
saying
But
it's
did,
hey,
an
Trey
wasn't
effort for the
Jameson?
Jemison is
Hey,
not
coaches?
being viewed as an option. I
hey,
can
wasn't
promise you
Jameson on
that.
a two-way contract?
Oh my
Yeah, he
God.
still
So
is. He got one more
so
year.
hold on, wait a minute. Quick
And
question
that
about Jameson.
disqualifies him
I
from the
keep y'all.
playoffs, right?
I hear y'all keep bringing this dude up, Trey
He's
Jameson.
the
I hear y'all keep
16th
bringing this dude up.
man.
So
Are
this
we
is my
being
question
for
to y'all
real?
about this dude named
I
Trey
didn't bring him
Jameson.
up. Don't say
What
me.
the hell? What the hell he was when Rudy Gobert was doing what he was doing? What the hell he was then?
That's on
Y'all keep
JJ.
No,
on bringing this
he
dude up. What the hell he was when Rudy Gobert was going
He
off
was
like
on the
that?
bench
Even if he
because JJ
was
didn't
there,
play him.
bro, he wasn't
no,
going
no,
almost
no. He
like
wasn't on the bench.
16,
Gentlemen,
18,
no,
and
wait,
20,
wait, wait.
12.
He does not qualify for the
Oh,
playoffs.
yeah, that's right. He
He's a
wasn't
two-way
qualified. Now I
player.
That's what
forgot.
I just
Yeah,
said. He
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
So if
qualify
he
yeah,
for
yeah.
a
was,
play.
what
He
was
got a
he gonna
two-way
do?
contract.
What was he gonna
He
do?
doesn't qualify.
To me,
Rudy Gobert still
actually, I
would
would
have
have
did
played
And
him.
I
bad
and,
even
and,
if he
and I
was.
want to say this, man, on the Trey Jameson thing. Y'all remember when that game with Indiana when Trey
Hmm.
Jameson, I think, pushed Nimhart
Yeah.
Right.
and he
Hmm.
was on. He brings the fit. That's
Talk
what he
about
brings.
Trey
And that
Jemison.
okay, but look, if we're gonna talk about him, talk about him. So look, Trey
Oh, brother.
Jameson. When I compared him to Dwight Howard, what did Dwight Howard bring to the Lakers when we won the championship?
Physicality.
Man, Dwight Howard
Physicality.
brought
And
everything
that's what
defense, the
that's
whole
the
nine.
only thing. Hold on. That's the only thing that Trey Jameson is going to bring other than maybe being physical and a couple of fouls and a couple of rebounds and then maybe a layup.
Wait a
He
minute though.
bring
No
That
physicality.
that
way.
that, that that's
No
that. Well, wait
way
a minute
your
though.
superhero
That's
went
a
for
hold on
Trey
now.
Jemison,
That's a little
bro.
disingenuous though. That's a little
Right,
disingenuous. Because
exactly. Exactly.
Dwight Howard brought way more to the Lakers than just
Right. But I'm just saying,
physicality. He brought
right, but
defense. He
yeah,
brought bro. Come on, man. We
Oh
ain't
my
doing that. But
goodness.
we ain't doing that. The
no,
Dwight
but I'm
Howard
No,
gave
no,
saying,
you.
but I'm saying,
no,
if you're going to get
Justin.
a center, if
What
you're going,
what
I'm not
he's
comparing him to the great Dwight Howard. I'm not comparing him to to
Bro,
Dwight
Trey
Howard.
Jemison cannot be an option, bro. Like,
But
let's be for real.
if he's probably going to be the most physical
That's
player on the
cool.
team,
And
right? Do we
he's
agree with
not even
that?
gonna average he's not even gonna average 5 rebounds if he would
Right.
have
But I'm
played, bro.
saying if we put Trey Jameson on the team, he's going to be the most physical player on the team. Pick up fouls, push
I'm not
people. That's what he
thank
did.
you.
that's cool. That's
Okay, that's
cool.
what
Thank
I'm
you.
Right.
saying,
But that's not what
Right.
I'm
and
talking
that's
about.
what
I'm
I've
okay.
seen.
Preach. You
And that
preach
actually
and
helped
Gemini
us
missed my whole
win.
point.
That you said that
Preach.
No,
helps win
that
Yes,
games.
helped us
yes,
win
y'all did.
games.
It don't
Yeah,
help us win.
No, I
It
don't
don't
think so.
help us win
That
the
helped us
entire
win
game,
games.
bro.
Oh my,
That
Trey
bruh.
Jemison
it'll
helped.
give us
Wait,
a
wait,
boost, but it won't
hold
help you win the
on,
game
wait a
an
minute.
entire game.
Wait. Gesture. You,
Yep.
since you the
You like a
main
gesture,
neutral one
man.
up here, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you're the five, right,
Hmm.
and I
Hmm.
literally have you on the arc either at the two position or the three position, because we know one is straight in front, four and five is
Name.
the two corners. Okay, so two and three. If I have you in that zone, and that's where I have you, and you're keeping people from shooting, and you're staying in front of your man where he's passing the ball, right? Because I had you on the score, and it helped us win games because the ball was actually passed, and we had a 24-second violation against the other team. Does not help you win games? Just saying. See, if you go after a name, right? Because the main problem that we have as the Lakers right now, Jenny is not trying to go into the second apron. Okay,
Wait,
cool.
Mm-hmm.
If
wait,
she's trying to
Gemini. Was that a
within
rhetorical
the
question?
not.
I'm talking.
Nah, you cut me off. You cut me
If
off
we're
earlier.
trying to
Yeah.
stay within the second stay below the second apron, the names that y'all are saying, we're not going to qualify for those names because those are all stars. Then you're going to have to trade a third of the team and then have to bring G Leaguers up. And then you're going to say the G Leaguers shouldn't be on the team. So make up your doggone mind. You
All
either
right.
want
Can I
dogs
speak?
or you're not going to want a team that's going to systematically win games. Make your mind up.
All right. Can I speak?
You didn't spoke into.
Okay. So you and preach missed
Hmm?
my whole point. Yeah, you too,
Me?
preach.
I'm
Yeah,
agreeing with
yeah,
you.
you. Yeah, you.
I'm agreeing with you, man. What you talking
Nah,
about?
nah, nah. So
Yeah.
He talking about
What
nah,
you talking
nah,
about,
nah.
man?
nah. So my whole point was Trey Jemison is not good enough to be
That's
an
what I'm
option.
saying. The freak, man.
And I was
That
Hey,
saying DeAndre Ayton was an option. You're saying it doesn't matter like fourth or fifth. He was an option. When I talk about option, when DeAndre Ayton is in the post, you have that option to throw it down there and he's going to get you a bucket.
talking about DeAndre.
Trey Jemison is not going to do
and
that
that's what I'm saying.
right now. And that's what I was
Ball
saying. We had,
IQ.
hold up.
No.
And right now, that's what I was saying. We have two of those and Luca and AR. Is very unbalanced. When we won the championship, we had
God
three
dang.
options
Man.
to go to. We had the low post with AD, the top of the key with LeBron, and we had the middle part with shooting. We had Kuzma, Danny Green, and all of them. But right now it's
And who
imbalanced.
do we
So
have at
Who
center to
who
clean
else
up?
is
people aren't talking about Jaren
No,
Jackson
stop,
being a good scorer,
stop,
averaging nearly 24 points per
stop.
game in the low post.
he can stretch, yeah, he can stretch. He can shoot inside and outside. He's got a hook shot, a runner, he rebounds, he's an
So why the hell he
And we're
wasn't playing then if he
we're
can do all that?
superheroing for Trey Jemison.
Nah,
Like
No, I'm just talking about
Adjuster.
Trey. This
He
Trey
was
Jemison
unqualified
is
to play.
not going
He
to
was on a
help us
two-way
win
contract.
games,
Not not
bro.
not in the playoffs. I'm talking about even in the regular season. Why he wasn't
Yeah,
he
playing?
played. There were some
Jemison is
games
not
he
he
going to
played,
help you win
but in
games,
he
those
bro.
didn't play enough
games,
to me.
Let's be for real,
he
bro.
didn't play
Yeah,
enough. But in those games
yeah.
that he played, in those games that he played, from what I seen, he brought physicality to the
So
Lakers. It
y'all
was
talking
when
like this dude is the
it,
next coming of
yeah, I know. I feel
Trey
you.
like
No, I
what
Jemison,
feel
we
you.
bro. Like
doing?
Yeah, nah, he ain't
I feel
that.
man.
you. But I'm just saying, when Trey Jameson did play for the Lakers, it reminded me of when Dwight Howard. I'm reason why I'm saying Dwight Howard because Dwight Howard brought physicality. Even though he
But
could score, dunk the ball, he, Trey
physicality
Jameson,
only could take you
Man,
so far,
right?
bro.
Exactly,
exactly. And
exactly.
Trey
That's what I'm
Jemison would have been in
saying.
the game in the whole playoff series versus the Wolves. He would have probably averaged a hot, what,
2 points.
maybe 2 points and three
Yeah,
rebounds.
three
That's
rebounds.
including
Yeah,
garbage
Okay,
time.
10 clap and in the
okay,
Gatorade
You
run.
let,
got two of the
let-
least. You got two of
okay,
the least physical teams in the
okay,
finals right now.
okay. So can I ask you a question? An honest question.
I'm gonna give it my take
Because
after.
you was the
hey, give me
main
Clint
one that
Capella,
was
man.
hooping for Jax, right? When Jax was doing good. was the main thing Jax was doing when he was doing good. He was a part of the offense doing what?
Lobs. There was lobs. He was getting catching lobs, and he was
He was
bringing his energy.
flashing. To
He was yeah
simplify
he
it, he was flashing.
because
Okay.
that was
But when it
because
came to rebound, it was long rebounds that he was. Now, watch this. If
what you
I
got?
don't give you that option as a coach because of where I put you on the defense, right? Is that my fault or the player fault? If I don't write you in the offense other than to do a screen, is it my fault or is it your fault as a player?
Oh, that's definitely the coach's fault.
That's the coach's fault, but I mean,
Okay, now watch this. Especially when Jax wasn't giving us
uh,
2 points a game,
I can't hear him,
you
man. He
was
You in
sound
the
the
like
main
matrix,
one
bro. You
You
in
saying
the
be
it.
breaking
matrix.
up.
Hey, your mic kind of messing up a little bit, Gemini.
Gemini. You sound like Optimus Prime, man.
Auto.
Yeah,
Probably got back out, come in.
You sound
yeah.
like the.
I know what he's talking about, but he just be breaking up. But I hear him.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute
Nah,
now.
the
I
whole
would I
thing.
would
I'm
Yo,
gonna
say
get back
this.
yo,
on.
I would say this why
nah,
he
Go
that's
ahead.
he
cap, though. He don't sound
No,
like Optimus Prime.
I would
Optimus
say this
Prime, you
why
can hear
he
him
because
clear.
I know what he's talking about. Um, you
That's
Calling
know
all
funny.
Autobots, you can
when
hear that
Jackson
very clear.
Hayes
Now he
when
sound like
Jackson
you know how
Hayes was
Bumblebee
in
be
right.
flipping the stations.
Yeah, when Jackson Hayes was in right. All right, look, if you're going up against Jokic, I think Jokic what 280 something like that 280.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 280 something like that around there too. Whatever he is, he's almost 300 pounds. He gonna back Jackson Hayes up, right? And then you got to worry about Jackson Hayes playing defense on the outside, right? On the outside of the perimeter, guarding, shooting threes. I mean, it's really hard to guard Jokic because he can affect the game in so many different levels. I'm just using him and so he's either going to pick up fouls if we don't use him right out there on there. He's good on Jackson Hayes. I like him. He's good on the fast break. He gotta run, which gets his motor running, gets his motor going, catching lobs. He'll get a block or two, but when we had Anthony Davis and we put Jackson Hayes out there, that was some of our best basketball. With kind of reminded me of JaVale McGee, and Anthony Davis, right?
Small
But
sample.
yeah, small sample size, exactly, small sample size. But then when we traded Anthony, and then you trying to make Jackson Hayes your main center, that's not. He doesn't have a go-to move going to the basket,
Facts. Facts.
and
Yeah.
so what happens is he gonna pass it back out. Then what he gonna do? What's he gonna do when he passes it back out? He gonna do
Set a
what?
screen and run to the paint.
Boom! There you go. He gonna set a
Yeah.
screen. Then
Ah,
LeBron or Luca gonna try to throw a lob to him, and they shut that down because if you ain't catching no
Facts.
lob,
Yeah.
what good are you?
right.
If you can't,
Oh,
and that's why JJ Redick didn't put him in. If you can't block, you
Yeah.
can't play defense. What good are you out there on the floor?
Hey, and preach just to
oh,
piggyback like off of
Okay.
that, because he was talking about
Mhm.
I was the main one lobbying for Jax. I was. The nigga was averaging 15 and 12. Like, how
Yeah,
could
Max
you
Man,
not
he was right. He
in the
was
regular season?
in the
But
reg right
I'm
in the
not gonna
regular
lie. I
season.
admit I was sipping the Kool-Aid. This nigga, he entered the playoffs. He turning over the ball. He doing sky hook air balls each
that's
minute.
because ass in the playoffs, man.
He's just looking goofy. You know what I'm saying? So,
He's ass in the
and we're
playoffs.
talking about Trey Jemison, bro. Like, like,
Right.
like, let's be for real.
I would take Clint Capella
Okay.
over Trey Jameson. I
The
would take Clint
re-
Capella. I would take Clint Capella, even though the contract is crazy, but I would take Clint Capella over Trey Jameson. He gonna give me 12. Last year, 2024, he
Well,
averaged
no,
12.
wait.
He
Trey ain't going nowhere because he got a two-way
no, I
contract, so you ain't got
understand
to worry
that.
about it.
I understand
Yeah,
that, but
I was just saying he ain't going nowhere. But go ahead, I got
right. But I'm saying
you.
I would
Yeah.
take Clint Capella. You give me 12. What last year he averaged 12 points and 11 rebounds. Last year, 2024. This
Mm-hmm.
year, went down because of the emergence of Oka was that African dude that's there, right? And
Right.
so if Clint Capella get an opportunity, he gonna give you like at least 13 and 10 or 13 and 11, right?
what?
Mm-hmm.
I want to impact. He can catch lobs. Clint Capella, he ain't what he used to be, but he's still gonna go out there. He could score. He got a hook shot going to the basket. He gonna give you the
He's not
dude can
going.
score.
Now he
He
ain't
can.
gonna score no 13 points though, bro.
Well,
Why JJ?
Last year he scored 12 and 11
Why JJ
in
Redick didn't play?
25 in 25 minutes.
Well,
In
why JJ?
25 minutes.
Why
Wait,
JJ Reddy didn't play Christian Coloco enough? I mean,
crazy.
more.
Thank you, Christian. Right, Christian
He
Coloco.
should have played him,
Yeah, because he
but
was he.
that's just that. My take is
I
I'm
just
gonna
think
say
when
go ahead.
players, I just think when players get out there on the floor, they got to know the game.
Right.
That's my personal opinion. When you out there on that floor, me playing, I play semi-pro basketball. When you out there on that floor, right, you got to know the game. And when you playing with players such as Luca, LeBron at that level, they're gonna want players out there that know the game. If I'm going to war against, like, we're going to use Minnesota Timberwolves, right? Uh, you got Luca, LeBron, and then you got Austin Reeves. They know the game, right? But then you got players out there like you. Somebody mentioned Gabe Vincent, right? He didn't give us anything.
Mm-hmm.
Great season, half of the season he stepped up hitting those threes. But then when it came to playoffs, where was homeboy at?
Running around with 0 points.
Yeah, and it's like, where was all the great play that we had in the regular season? That translates. We need somebody that can come to the Lakers that understands the fashion. I would say Jakob Pertl. Jakob Pertl knows how to win. He's just on a bad team. Jakob Pertl was under Greg Popovich. He knows how to win. You can put down the play, and he gonna go out there and he's gonna perform. Maybe give you 14 rebounds or 14 rebounds or 14 points, maybe 3 blocks. He's gonna. That's the kind of stats that we need. He catch a lob or
Can't
two.
hear him. Now I can't hear him.
My whole thing, I'm saying Lakers need bench scoring. That backcourt gotta get some two ways,
Well, we can't have it all.
and they
I
gotta get
mean,
a.
yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah. Go ahead. We listen.
Now I was saying bench scoring, a two-way in the backcourt. I mean Reed's got to go, and a center. Is that them three?
Why
You
we
do
talking
Well,
about?
that,
let me ask you
you
this. Let me
Why
ask
we
good.
the panel
talking? Hold
this.
on, hold on. But why we talking
DJ.
about scoring? Like we could score. We don't have no problem scoring, bro. Like we could score with any
He's
team. We
saying
just
we need defense, right? But let me
like
ask
Yeah,
y'all
I know.
this.
I'm saying our bench too. Though our bench was tight.
But
Couldn't do
But
anything.
hold on, wait,
no,
hold on,
man,
wait a minute. So
he's
Our
not bad.
bench was
y'all getting rid of the all time great
bench.
Austin Reeves? What?
He been supposed to
Oh,
go on
y'all
my
didn't get
side.
no, y'all tell me that ain't so. Y'all didn't get rid of the all time great Austin
I was
Reeves.
What
never
they
with
call
it.
him, the
Hey,
White Mamba, the
Austin
White
Reeves
Mamba.
gotta
That's
go.
crazy. I
No.
was never with it.
That nigga gotta go. He is.
I'll tell you what. I will take Andrew Wiggins over Austin Reeves, and the reason
Wait,
why.
Jester, what you mean?
The
Say it
all
again.
time great Austin Reeves.
No,
How you
just
Everyone
a
figure that?
trolling.
everyone been
Let me
Just
wanting
a
tell you the
trolling,
reason
Austin Reeves
why.
to
man.
be traded.
There's
What
only
you talking
it's
about?
an easy. No, I wouldn't trade him for it, but I would take Andrew Wiggins over Austin Reeves. Let me tell you why. He's taller, and it's easy. He plays defense. When it comes down to it, why do I gotta kind of
but
gamble to take you out? You can score the ball, but man, no defense, and then they
but
scoring
you
on you, and then they
but you
target you.
wouldn't trade Austin Reeves for
Wiggins'
Wiggins.
problem
Nah,
is his
I'm not.
motor, though.
Hold on.
Well,
Preach.
I think Wiggins scored like what 22, 23
Nah,
points per game for
His
Miami.
problem is his
So
motor.
his motor,
nah, I'm gonna
yeah,
It's the
get
motor. It's the motor. Yeah.
yeah. But he got
I'm gonna get
rings. He's a
Austin Reeves that
champion.
much,
So
man.
hey, he's a ring. He got a champion. He
I'm
showed
gonna get
that.
I'm gonna
They
get Austin
want
Golden
Reeves
State
that
him
much,
over
Warriors.
man.
Hey,
from
hey,
Miami.
his dad died. His dad died. So I'm not gonna be too hard on
What they
Andrew
got to
Wiggins.
do with
But
your motor?
no, I'm saying he was going through something, man. He talked about it. Look, the man talked about it. His dad died. He didn't have the hunger for basketball, right? Because his dad went to
So
every
how many
game and he just didn't
excuses you
see his
gonna give
dad.
the cat too?
But I'm just
So
saying,
how
look,
many
he
excuses you gonna give the cat too?
Yeah,
who
he
get
lost
for
a
who?
lot. Cat.
Who?
Yeah, he
You talking
lost
about?
half his
Oh
family.
man, I don't feel like jumping from
Yeah.
NBA player. I don't want to do Jeopardy, man. Like, look, I'm talking about Andrew Wiggins,
No,
man.
the
Look,
reason why
No,
I'm
you
saying
talking about
that
excuse.
is
I
the
know he
reason.
lost his aunt in COVID.
Yeah.
I know all of
Yeah,
that.
but how many
Okay,
excuses you gonna
but
give people?
it took him
Preach.
some
That's what we
years to
trying
get.
to
He's
ask
talked
you.
about it. He said it took him some years to get over it after COVID. He
I
talked
mean,
about it.
death.
So
You
okay,
gotta understand, death affects people differently, man. Just
yeah,
cause
it
Cat dealt with
does.
it like that, don't
It
mean
does.
Andrew Wiggins
Wait,
gonna deal with it
wait,
the same way. Everybody
But
different when it comes to that stuff.
no,
yeah, I
wait,
agree.
no, gentlemen,
But
gentlemen, wait. If if we're gonna say it right, when it started in
oh man,
You
with
going
the
through the
Timberwolves,
matrix.
it
but
was
here's the
Maybe
teammate.
you're in a
But here's
bad
what I'm
area,
saying.
The
Here's what I'm
connection
saying. Back
bad,
to what I was saying
bro.
about Andrew Wiggins. Back to what I was saying about
No,
Andrew Wiggins. All right, look,
thunderstorm.
he's
A
six. He's 6'8",
thunderstorm.
6'9", right? He plays better defense than Austin Reeves, and
Mhm.
we already been through that when they called out. D'Lo, and then Austin Reeves could score the ball, but we had to take him out because he
Where
can't
he
play no
went? Why
defense.
not?
So all I'm saying with Andrew Wiggins, he can at least.
Am I the only one that's not hearing them?
Bro, you
going through
breaking
the
Yeah.
up, dog.
matrix, bro.
You sound like R2D2.
Am I the only one that's not hearing preach?
Hey,
Well,
listen,
do
man,
I
I hear
sound
him
like I'm
loud and
about
well,
to?
man. Hey, Lewis, man, I tell you what, man, just shut your ass up, man. You're going to accept this white guy being on his team, right? You're going to accept the damn Lakers paying him $30 to $40 million, and you're going to accept him being the damn superstar of the damn Lakers, Lewis. Now, how you feel about that, man? Yeah.
Hey, you can shut your ass up,
Who
man.
the hell asked you? Who you
Shut your
bandwagon on
ass up.
now?
Hey,
OKC
listen, Mingo,
or
right? Hey,
Indiana?
listen, Mingo, right? Game 5 is tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
I'll have a decision probably after game 6. We'll see.
Okay.
Hey, Jester, I'm still confused.
Hmm? Yeah,
What you
I
mean?
couldn't hear him either. Don't be confused.
No,
I couldn't hear him either.
but what you mean? All time great Austin
Yeah,
Reeves.
I was
All
But
confused.
time great.
you know how the Lakers organization feel about Austin Reeves. Don't play crazy.
I
You know
don't. I don't.
they won't trade Austin Reeves
But
for
what?
nobody. You know
But what
Just
that.
about
look.
us? I
No,
mean, because we've
untouchable
been saying
Luca
like,
and LeBron James. Austin Reeves can go.
Man, keep Austin Reeves and trade LeBron, preach.
Can't
No,
What
trade
the
LeBron.
hell?
LeBron got a
no.
no trade
What
clause.
How you gonna
the hell?
trade? How
Yeah,
you gonna
Lewis, you
trade
heard me,
LeBron
man. You're
James?
gonna accept it, guy.
Y'all
You're
been
gonna
y'all been on
You
that
want
crack.
your damn life. What the
hold
hell?
on, preaching Lewis, man. What you're gonna do is two things you can do about it: love it and admire it, man. Admire it, right? You're gonna
Hmm.
admire goddamn Reeves being the next superstar, right? That's what you
Yep.
gotta
Nah,
do.
In his
nah.
backyard.
Yeah, that part.
He said in his backyard. That's tough. Even if Genie Butts and Rob Palinka then wanted to trade LeBron, they couldn't. LeBron got a no trade clause. They couldn't trade him if they wanted to. LeBron got to agree to the trade for them to trade him.
Exactly. Hmm.
Reeves ain't got to agree to
Who else
nothing.
got? Hey,
I
who else got no
stupid.
trade clause? Is it
And Bradley Beal.
Bradley
Him and
Beal
Bradley
does?
Beal, the only two that got a no trade clause. LeBron James and Bradley Beal is the only two NBA players that got a no trade clause.
Steph Curry don't.
Nope.
No,
Steph Curry don't have a no trade
he
clause.
don't have no trade clause.
Yeah, not even Jokic. No. All right, okay.
The reason why they ain't
Jokic,
going to the Golden State Warriors trade Steph Curry because he is Golden State pretty much. But back to what I was saying, Andrew Wiggins, you got a player that what I'm saying is he could score the ball and he plays defense, and I feel like other than passing the ball that Reeves has, he could pass the ball. Andrew Wiggins, he of course he averages like 2.6 rebound assists, so he's not looking to pass, right? But he probably could, but that's not. But he's a defender. He can defend, and but I don't think they're looking to trade Rui from what the rumors I heard for Andrew Wiggins in some. I think it was Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, Max Keebler, and some dude put some trade package together. But I would do that and keep Austin Reeves. I feel like if we can keep Austin Reeves and get Andrew Wiggins to trade Rui, because Rui has no defense. Rui has no defense. I mean, sometimes he don't have a clue when he's out there. Now this year, he was one of our best players offensively, right? But we can get that out of Andrew Wiggins and get the defense also. We can have our
well,
cake and eat it too.
The only
so what
thing
happened
with
to
that
Rudy? What
preach,
happened to Rudy against the Timberwolves?
I would only do that if we get like a very
Point guard.
good big man.
Well, the only big man they got, they ain't gonna give up the rookie.
Then I
They're not
wouldn't
giving.
do it.
They're not giving up Bam,
No, they ain't
and
giving up Bam. Hell no.
and we don't want Bryant. Would y'all want
No,
Would y'all want
I'm
Bryant
saying in
back?
our lineup. I'm not saying from the Heat. I'm just saying in
Oh,
general.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah, I
Well,
about
we
to say
still we
if
still
we
can
giving
had
make
up
it.
like a
Bam.
if we
Hey,
had
we
like
still can
a
make that trade though because we still got Dalton Connect. We got some picks. We still can make a trade to get a
like
big man.
if we had a Kessler or a Claxton
Right.
along with Wiggins, then okay, yeah, I do that.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
oh yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
I'm saying
The-
get Wiggins and then go get Claxton, and then I think we should be gravy.
yeah, yeah.
Where to
I do
get
that.
Claxton, what y'all think Brooklyn gonna be asking for?
Mm, not, I mean,
I don't think they. I don't know.
not much.
18 Subway steaks and some fries.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's gonna have to be Dalton Connect for sure.
Don't connect. You know what I'm
Unfortunately,
saying? Yeah,
Mm.
uh,
gonna be
who
connect
else?
definitely. That trade. What was that trade package for
It was Dalton
Kleber
Connect.
Kleber's probably gonna have to go over there.
Kleber, right? Gabe Vincent, expiring contracts, right?
And Gabe, yeah. So
And
yeah,
then we could go around and then trade Rui, right? We could trade Rui.
Mm.
Roy and Vando. But that I think that was
Yeah.
only if it was a 3-team
Nah,
trade.
y'all can't trade
Like if
Vando.
they got
He's y'all best
KD.
defender, perimeter defender.
Who, Rui?
Yeah, I like
No,
Vando, but
Vando.
Vando, bro.
this year Vando didn't. He wasn't. We didn't use him like that. JJ Redick didn't use him a lot in the playoffs like that. He really
Y'all were
didn't. He
talking trash
wasn't.
about Darvin Ham. Okay, then.
No, 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 no. I'm not. No, I'm not saying. I agree
What a
with you. I'm
bandwagon
not.
is this, man?
I'm not. Look, let me tell you something. I'm not hating on Vando or anything. I'm just saying this year he wasn't impactful. This year
Mm.
because he came back from an injury, so maybe that has something to do with it, and he just didn't find his. But impactful this year, he wasn't. He wasn't impactful in the playoffs like that. I mean, but we do have some defender. You're gonna need defensive players. We got Dorian Finney-Smith with surgery. Hopefully, he come back and he's able to contribute. But I'm all for defense. You get a whole lot of offensive players, but defensive players are hard to find, right?
Vando can get on the next Spirit flight out of here.
Well,
Man, I
so
thought that Vando
basically,
was a.
so
Hold on.
basically, you trading Vando, right? And
Hell
Mm.
yeah.
Dorian Finney-Smith come back for surgery, so who knows how he's going to play? He might turn into Trevor Ariza.
What
Nah,
I was hearing was
but
what
no,
I was
hold
hearing
O9.
was.
the reason why Vando can't play, bro, the nigga can't make a layup.
He can't,
Like, let's
but
be
he
honest.
was. Hey, DJ, when
No,
DJ was
no, he
happy,
can't. They were
he
literally
was hitting
betting.
those.
No,
He was hitting those
preach,
corner threes.
preach. They were literally betting
I know.
Vanderbilt
I'm just trying to
plus
bait myself
100
out of
to
that.
get
I know.
2 points.
That,
If he,
and that's my point. Like, I understand he's great. He's great on defense, but the situation is that we've been hoping that he gets some form of offense on
But hold on.
Like
that
Draymond
game,
Green,
and
so
he
you
does
hoping he
not.
turning to Draymond
Wait a
Green?
He
minute.
can't
Wait a
even
minute.
make a
Wait a minute.
layup, bro.
Wait a minute. Am I hearing this right? Or did y'all did y'all literally just say that y'all didn't need certain guys to score the basketball? Didn't y'all just say that? Y'all didn't
I
need
didn't
offense.
say
Y'all
that.
need defense. Didn't
uh-oh.
y'all just say that?
I didn't say that.
Somebody said.
Y'all just said that. Now I know
I
I
Uh-uh.
didn't
ain't
say
hearing
that.
anything.
Jester, I didn't say that. That wasn't
I
me.
didn't say that.
Somebody, I did hear
Somebody
somebody say
said,
that though.
somebody just
Somebody,
said that
yeah,
y'all didn't need offense. Y'all needed
I did
defense.
hear
Didn't
that. Yeah, I
somebody
did
just
hear
say
that.
that?
Yeah.
Hey, I never said that.
So now
I was
Vando
always
need to
saying
score
you
now
need
all of a
three
sudden?
levels. 3 levels
Like
of
what we
scoring.
hold on. I'm a little confused. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm a little confused. Just a little bit. So is it y'all need offense or y'all
Just a
don't
little
need
bit.
offense? Which one is it?
Nah, I'm the one that say you need 3 levels. You
Here's
need a
how I
low
look at
post
Vando.
option, the
Here's
top
how
of
I
the
look at.
key,
Well,
and
Hey
well,
shooting.
man.
hey, well,
Tell
I'll
Go ahead, DJ. Go
tell
ahead, DJ.
I'll tell y'all this. We're gonna have to confuse all asses. We're gonna confuse all ass to the back cave because brother gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, you sound tired, man. So let's close it up. Go to
And
the
we
back
go
there.
we're gonna confuse all asses to the back cave here, y'all. So look at here. We're gonna stay confused in the back cave. And but
Y'all better
That's the
not
best.
leave either, because y'all ain't gonna get back on.
DJ, that's the best. That's the best place to be. Confused that in the back game.
big fact, man. Big fact. It goes down in the back cave, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my
I was
god.
For
trying to
real.
I was
It go
trying to get
down into the DM.
I was
Oh,
trying to get somebody, to keep the live stream going. One of the members in the crew, but everybody busy, man. So I gotta shut it down, man. But anyway, appreciate y'all, man, for showing up, showing some love, man. You know, good live stream. We're gonna keep the conversation going in the back cave. I'm gonna be asleep, so I'm not gonna be able to let anybody on.
yeah.
But you can still pull up and listen. You know, the link is in the community, and so go to the community, man. On the homepage, you'll see the StreamYard link. Click on that StreamYard link, man. You'll be able to listen. But as far as anybody, pulling up, I'm not gonna be able to let anybody up. So
Lewis on
anyway,
yes, if you're still on here.
I'm
so
already
anyway.
here, Cuba,
You
for
still
your
on here. Yeah,
information.
stay in the back cave, Nick. Go ahead.
All right, y'all, man. We about to see y'all next time. I think we are going live again tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday. Yeah, we are going live again tomorrow. So, hey, y'all make sure y'all come back tomorrow, man. Appreciate you, Mon. Hey, Mon, right? Thank you, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody that is a father,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. All
Happy
right, y'all.
Father's Day.
We up out of here,
Man,
man.
happy Father's Day, Lewis, man.